it goes. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? Nobody's getting that smoke tonight. So how's everybody doing today? Everybody doing well? Hopefully. Yeah. No, you got, come on, man. That 13 people up in here. Clickbait. 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 How you guys doing? What's up, yup? What's up, Hustler? How's it going, Jackie? Good evening to everybody. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let's see how long StreamYard goes before it messes up. Let's see. Early B-Vaz coming in wants to smoke. Now, how y'all doing? Hey, Jehu, how's it going? How's it going? I saw you. Everybody saw that name. They're like, "Oh no, he's gonna go after Flex." Oh no. I was just like, I was fucking around. I was gonna use Torp, but Torp gets a little crazy. Torp gets his feelings hurt really easily, so I was gonna use it. Look, see, I said it's clickbait. Look, people bouncing. Hey, what's up, man? How's work? Same old shit, different day, bro. I had to leave work early. I had a doctor's appointment. I had to get some blood drawn to see if I'm gonna live another 3 months. But how you guys doing? I want to see you debate Pedro on ice. What is there to see? What is there to see? He's gonna get smoked. He's gonna get smoked, man. He's gonna get smoked. What can he bring up? What can he bring up about ice? He's gonna get smoked. Everybody that tries to bring up ice gets smoked. They don't have it, man. They're gonna get smoked every time. The W lurking. What's up? Who's that? I mean, this isn't a smoke live or Flex. Nah. No. It was just some clickbait. I was gonna use Torp, but he gets his feelings hurt really easily. So, have you had that? He said, "Oh well," he says it's easy work. Well, let's bring it up. Bring him up. My panel's open all the time, Hustler. So it ain't. It's open all the time. If somebody wants to come in and try to give me some smoke, give me some smoke. We'll try. If I feel like talking about it, we'll talk about it. But what is there really to talk about? It's the federal law enforcement going out, doing their job, collecting up the illegal aliens, and sending them back home. What is there to debate? What is there to debate? What is there to debate? There's nothing to debate on that. A smoke DJ? What do I have to smoke DJ for? I haven't even been paying attention to really anybody. I might pop in, say hi here and there, but other than that, I don't. What am I going to smoke him for? Is he talking shit? Yeah, Bobby, you clickbait, but you like it. Come on, that's why you're here. That's why you're here. You saw that. You saw that, so that's why you're here. What would I smoke DJ for? I haven't paid really much attention. And plus, B-Vaz is all over the DJ thing, apparently. So, shaking your head, Bobby. Shaking your head, Bobby. Don't shake your head, Bobby. Come on, man. See, that's why you know you're all about the drama. That's how you know you guys are all about the drama. What is your picture of, Bobby? Roy is the new DJ. Come on, bro. Don't be disrespecting me like that. DJ is DJ. I'm me. Very rarely do I clickbait. So, and I asked permission before I did it. So it's not like I didn't ask permission. It was a joke. Gosh, just because you all can't get along, just because you all can't get along with each other, that's not my problem. That's a you problem. It's not me. Nah, I know I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. I know that. I know. No, you don't have to ever worry about that. So you don't have to worry. I don't think I'm anything special, man. I just come up here and be myself. Be myself, and yeah. I don't ask permission. Well, okay, you don't ask permission, but I do. It's called having respect for another content creator. You don't have to ask permission if you don't want to. But I asked permission because I was going to joke around because he might see that I did what I did and he might come in here and see a bunch of crazy ass chat and like, what the fuck, man? Why are you trying to blah, blah, blah? You know how that shit goes, bro. Hey, what's up, Jerome? He might get upset and his feelings might get. That's why I didn't do Tort because Tort be losing his shit too easily. So, and plus, I'm not trying to go after him like you are, B-Bass. I'm not going after nobody. I just used it. I got monetized taking DJ to school. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Wouldn't it be more impressive though if you got monetized doing your own thing instead of having to go after a certain person? Wouldn't that be more impressive though? Wouldn't that be more impressive if you were able to do it on your own without? It's your sole mission. Okay, gotcha. Well, God, you got to have a better mission than that, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. So, question. I watched the live stream last night. I watched the live stream last night. Had a couple people on there complaining about something that DoorDash did to them. Now, my question is, yeah, I guess it would be, but he has no charisma to do it on his own. He got monetized off stealing my videos. Mm-hmm. Stealing your content. Mm-hmm. Now, since you guys, some of you are gig workers. Oh shit, Bobby's bringing smoke too. Oh shit. Shit, I'll just let you guys go at each other. I'll just sit up here and look pretty. Fuck. Okay, there's a question. Gig workers. If you put yourself in a bad situation, is it DoorDash's responsibility? Is it DoorDash's responsibility to really keep you safe? What is DoorDash's responsibility when it comes to the safety of their workers? What is DoorDash's responsibility? Can we get a comment on that? What is DoorDash's responsibility when it comes to keeping gig workers safe? If gig workers are hurting for money and they choose to put themselves in a bad position, is that something DoorDash should be worried about? Is that DoorDash's problem? Or is that a problem on the gig worker themselves? Well, gig work ain't bad. It's you can't put yourself in a bad situation though, correct? Doesn't mean gig work's bad. DJ can't spell fair use. Oh, Jesus. God damn, Jinx is in on it too. Jesus Christ. Yeah, but DJ, you had an opportunity to change yourself. You had a job and you fucked it up. You had a job and you fucked it up because you couldn't stay off of fucking YouTube for fucking 6 hours. Expendable people for DoorDash. Well, it's not expendable. They're giving you an opportunity, right? DoorDash is giving you an opportunity to make money on your time, the way you want to make money. But is this DoorDash's responsibility to, well, I can't get another job. I can't get another job, but I'm too busy with this building I bought a few weeks ago. GJ, if gig work is bad, why do I make $35 an hour? You being a failure doesn't mean it's bad. No, you can get a job. It's called time management. You can get a job and still have your building. What the fuck? People do that all the time. Work a job and then do their side project. People do that shit all the time. Yeah, but Bobby, you're the king gig worker. Is he the king? Is he the king? Is Bobby maximizing his potential as a gig worker drone? Roy, what do you think about people still claiming to make $35? They do. A lot of people do. There's a lot of people out there that still make that kind of money. So like I said, it all depends on your market. If you have a market that sustains that kind of money, you can make that money. If you have your system set up where you have the proper apps, you know how to work your apps, you can very easily make $35 an hour. So it is possible. There's plenty of people that do it all the time. And I know for a fact Bobby does. So it is possible. There's a lot of people that do. So it is possible. What's the law against false reporting a crime to a federal agent to harm a business? I don't know. I'm not. I have no idea. I'm not a federal prosecutor or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, Jinx says you're lazy, DJ. That's why you don't make $36 an hour. That's not necessarily true. Gig work is so market dependent. I get what's like you said. It depends on you. If you get the right apps and you get the tier system, however it works with catering. You got to have a wide bag of tricks in order to make that. Could I say you make $35 an hour alone on DoorDash? No. Bobby's not even capable of making $36 an hour on DoorDash. Bobby can't even do that. So, but there are apps out there that allow you to make that kind of money, sure. But yeah, Bobby's not making $35 an hour on DoorDash. No, hell to the no. But the hell to the no. Drone, I make great money. I don't need to beg like thee. Why you say that to Drone? Did Drone say something to you? Yeah, Bobby. Bobby never cries. Roy, he gets up at 12 p.m. Come on. Before he full up lunch is over. Monster Dash, what's up? But see, even Monster Dash, he makes really good money, but he's not making that only on DoorDash. He has other apps to do so. So the pothead, what's up? Oh yeah, for real, pothead, dead ass, dead ass. If you got yeah, definitely. I would definitely be one of those motherfuckers that wouldn't be going to any clubs, especially in these liberal lefty fucking cities and shit, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't be going out there like hanging out in no clubs, large gathered events. Yeah, I'd stay away from that shit, bro. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that shit. So yeah, you definitely got to be careful for real. Yeah, so you definitely got to watch out for that shit for real. I would definitely not be like I said. I'd avoid all that kind of crazy shit, you know, for a while, for long, for a minute. I would definitely would be no amount of bonus washing will get you him the money he needs to get a disaster building operational. DJ wishes he was on my level and said he's dusty, compulsive liar with the brain in the third grade. Gosh, you guys are rough, man. You guys are rough. You guys are just rough up against. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, any new videos that I need to see? Let's get up in here in the YouTubes. So, what does DJ got to do for y'all to just relax? What does he have to do? He has to admit he's the black Eli. Ah, I see. Interesting. Interesting. I think you guys chased him off. I haven't seen him say anything.
Before you hire a lawyer,
ask a few questions. Shouldn't pick on disabled people. My bad. Shut down all sports books. Shut down YouTube channel. Check into rehab for his gambling disorder. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Making thousands of dollars a day makes your skin thick. Ah, see. So, are you shutting down all sports books? Are you going to shut down your YouTube channel? Why does he have to shut his YouTube channel down? Why is that? Why can he not be on YouTube? Like, what the fuck? Why is he not allowed to be on YouTube? You can still be on YouTube. But he's using a disabled person's money. Sad, really. Think of it. Oh wow. I don't know. I don't know. You guys. Is that true, Amazing Hustler? Are what they saying true? You don't make thousands a day consistently. Yet another lie. Well, I don't know. I haven't been watching a lot of stuff lately. Yeah, DJ, tell them where that 900 came from and why you did it. You load it into a prepaid card at one. Yeah, damn. I'll just let you guys talk. I'll just read the chat. Hope mine is devil. Okay. Yeah, there he is. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? So I appreciate it. Like I do this, man. Nobody comes on here, man, because I don't want to argue with nobody. I'm doing that out of respect for Roy. This is the thing, being a military guy. Because I talked to my cousin about this. Being in the military, disabled people is kind of off limits. You don't like disrespect disabled people. And you know what's crazy? She's not even considered disabled. She calls herself, of course, she would say she's disabled because technically she is disabled. But it used to be like something back in the day to where like if somebody was disabled, you wouldn't like go there. But for some reason, we have a situation where these people, they just have, if you like, military people, you know, all the people that get blown away in the military. What would happen if you were a military serviceman and you're disrespecting disabled people? I'm just confused because my cousin and a couple other people who are in the military said that would actually get you like shunned. Is that
So,
like in 2026 okay to like make a mockery of disabled people?
no, but if I bring BVAS up, you cool with that?
Nope, not doing it. I can go down and I'll come back up. Here's the thing. I'm not going to give him that because he's going to bring it on. He's going to bring it to his YouTube channel and he's going to talk about how he had this moment. He already. So I'll say my piece, and if you want to bring him up after, or I can go down, but I'm not coming back up. I'm gonna go off because I'm not gonna give him that kind of grace. You understand, Roy? He's harassing and stalking me, literally. Like I don't do videos of him. All he does is he pretty much takes my videos that are entertaining and he adds himself to it, acting like he's talking about something with substance, but in reality, he's doing what they were doing in your videos, just using my content. He's getting people to watch his channel based off of him lying and making up,
Well,
like you said.
why don't we let him up and then you can tell him that yourself?
I'm not doing it because that's what he wants.
He's gonna take what you say off here anyway. So why not at least have your face to face back and forth?
Because that would get him a lot of views, and I'm not doing it.
This is neutral territory. This is neutral territory.
I can't do it. I'm gonna step down. You gotta understand that's like Pedro going on with what you call hot facts. It ain't happening because that would make I have everything to lose. He loses nothing. He gains.
What do you have to lose though? What are you losing?
Because I'm giving him credibility. Because Roy, he literally just said in the chat, the only reason why I came up because I'm enjoying your channel. I'm trying to support your channel, and they're just once again harassing, making up lies. If he wouldn't have put Cali girl in that comment section talking about I'm stealing her money, which is an absolute lie. He said I stole $15,000 in a day off her cards, and I have like a warrant for my arrest in California. Mind you, I literally went to California 2 weeks ago to a concert I promoted in advance that I was going to. Secondly, he's saying that she had 2 strokes. She had 1 stroke one time, and I don't think that's something to like laugh at. Thirdly, my building in California, and I'm gonna give you this if you want him to come up and go into it, whatever. But this is what I mean by like lies, which is why I don't want to be on here with him, because that building that I bought, it took a while to go through because of the fact the owners were having second thoughts because of the fact it's such a good deal that he had his people call the sheriff department and the building department of Youngstown to try to get me reported for deed theft. Like I'm smart enough to steal a commercial property from a lawyer in Youngstown. And that was a narrative that was running around. They were running around with for like a whole month of videos. What else? He said, okay, you got deed theft, scamming Cali girl. He said that, man, there's so many. I don't want to talk to him because of the fact it gives him credibility and all he's going to do is lie. And it's like common sense lies, man, and I don't get it. So I'll step down. If you want him to come up, that's fine.
Yeah, let him come up for a minute.
Okay. All right, talk to you. I'm going off, though. I'm going off. All right, man.
Can't hear nothing you're saying, dude. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Turn your microphone on. Look, you so excited you can't even talk.
I'll tell you one thing, right?
Okay, there you
hear me, guys?
Right. Yeah, we hear you, man.
You know what's so funny about this whole thing? What he says is common sense. I have receipts for all of it. Bro owes 2166. No, 2133 right now in taxes. He hasn't paid them yet. So where's your argument on that one, DJ?
Okay, so what happened? Okay, the taxes are on what? Like quarterly taxes for the building?
Semi-annual. He's supposed to pay it like last month.
So twice a year he has to pay on these taxes?
Yep. And he's gonna go over there without paying the taxes?
Uh-huh.
Oof.
Does he get any kind of penalties, or what do they do if he doesn't pay the taxes?
There's a penalty on that. There is also, check this, a problem with permits. This building is red taped all the way to the brim. He cannot lay a finger at that spot until he gets the permits. And I have been watching that place because Building Watch is like a little series that I have where we go and we pay attention to the dumb shit he does. And every time he says something, I go, oh, okay, let's check this out. So whatever DJ's trying to debunk, it's always fact checked. So
Okay, so what if he goes and
Put
pays
himself in a
those
bind.
taxes? Okay, let's say he goes and pays his taxes. Then what?
Oh, I'll be like, congratulations for being an adult finally, but he paid him late.
Roy, question.
Oh, let's go.
Roy,
Yo,
Roy, question.
chat,
Roy,
right here,
question.
right now. Let's go.
Listen,
Let's do this.
Listen.
Yo, everybody,
Roy,
tell
if I
everybody what's going on.
okay, Roy, is this your channel
Diaz
or his
versus
channel?
DJ.
Hey, let him talk. Let him
tonight.
talk. He's up here. Let him talk.
Okay, Roy, if we do this, can you like make sure that he doesn't cut me off? I'm not gonna cut him off.
Okay, as long as you guys are respectful of each other, we can do this.
I'm chilling.
We're gonna get this over with right now. Go ahead. He got it.
I'm chilling.
Okay, go ahead, B-Bass. He's waiting for you first.
Pay your taxes.
Okay.
Is that all you got? Okay, so Roy, first off, you were a business owner. First off, are taxes due the same day that it shows due date, or don't the city for the most part give you like time to pay? On top of that, I have a agreed upon agreement that taxes are going to be paid with the account that I have set up to pay the taxes. So ultimately, the narrative is because I don't pay exactly on time, which it's not even due yet, I'm going to have the building taken from me. And once again, Beavis, I mean, we already said, I'm going to finish my point, then you go. So if the building taxes aren't technically due yet, why are people telling the auditor's office that I owe building taxes?
Okay,
Nobody called talking about that. One thing's for sure, that place has never been paid before March. It's always been in February. So DJ, pay your taxes.
Now, my question is there a grace period in which he has to pay his taxes?
It doesn't even matter. He still owes. If he ain't paying them, he's late.
So the taxes were due in February or March?
That's exactly what it looked like. They looked like they were due in February.
The taxes are due in March. It's like March 10th.
Do you know what day it is?
So Roy, think about this. I'm dealing with these people for a month since I got the building, running on YouTube, making videos saying that I'm doing tax fraud because I didn't pay my taxes yet. They're not doing until March 10th. And anybody who owned a business before or commercial property knows that you can be a year or two late and the penalty is $50. They don't come after you until you make a significant amount of tax debt that is worth coming after. They're not coming after you for 12, 13, 15, 2,000. It's like 8, 10,000. But I gave grace because I know with these people, none of them ever owning a property before, they don't understand that. But that's the first argument, I guess, we can just debunk.
Can't debunk
the tax
it
argument.
You haven't paid your taxes. You got to pay your taxes. You're not paying them.
But if his taxes ain't due till March 10th, he still has.
Roy, check this. In the building's ownership history, it has never been late in taxes until Village Idiot here got a hold of it.
Don't do the names, man. Don't do the names.
No, the fuck you don't do that because you don't call me fucking names and then you get the nerve to say that shit, dumb shit. You fucking Village Idiot.
But if he has the
woman beater,
the
Village Idiot.
All right, come on, we can act like adults here. We're grown.
Yeah, exactly. Act like adult. You started it, dumbass.
What was I gonna say? Don't you have the tax bill in front of you?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything in front of him.
I'm actually headed to Youngstown on Wednesday.
He doesn't freaking have anything. He went there unprepared, never saw the damn thing. He bought a building without first looking at it, like a dumbass.
You're cutting them off. You don't have the tax bill in front of you?
No, the tax bill is at my sister's. That on Wednesday, I have a flight that I'm flying in Youngstown to get the deed, the tax bill for my sister, and go to pay the taxes. That's the whole point of me going to Youngstown. But of course, the lie sounds better than truth on YouTube, so I just let it go. Just let it play out.
So when you go to Youngstown and you get the tax bill, are you going to throw it up here and say, look, my taxes are due to the 10th, they're paid, whatever? Are you going to do that?
No, I don't need to because it's on the website. You can literally look on the Ohio website and see that the taxes are due on the 10th, I think. It's the 10th or 15th, whatever. But you can see when the taxes are paid. And mind you, Roy, I'm buying this building with pretty much $10,000 down. So don't you think somebody that's buying it knowingly that they don't have a dollar to make anything happen, wouldn't you take advantage of any type of extension or et cetera, you can utilize to like, cushion yourself to get the priorities fixed? Taxes are the last thing I'm worried about. I'm worried about the insurance, which had to pay for a few days ago. I'm worried about the actual like meeting with the mayor to get the, major things that need to be fixed, which I have plenty of money available in that escrow account to fix. I'm worried about that. The mayor already knows about the taxes. I already told him I'm probably gonna pay like, middle of March, end of March, no big deal. He said no big deal, it don't matter. They don't
Whoa,
penalize you
that's
for like
abuse of
months.
power. You can't be name dropping the mayor and then tell him he's doing that stuff. That's abuse of power. Don't let us go ahead and fact check all this. Don't you
Okay.
dare. Don't lie.
So Roy,
Don't lie.
here's the situation, Roy. The previous mayor, before I bought this building, I talked to him about all this stuff, and there was already addressed. He's the one that told me that stuff ain't serious because I never owned a commercial property before. He told me all that stuff to pay it, but it ain't that serious to pay the exact date that they're due. That most businesses are delinquent years on taxes. Okay. Now, of course, we're talking about a building that's only worth $30,000 on paper.
It's not worth 30,000. It's 93,000 and change. Get your facts straight, bro. It's on the website. Don't do that to yourself.
So you have access to this website that has all this information about this building.
Yeah, you want to see it? I got you. I'll give it to you, Roy. Because he's just talking out his ass right now.
I'm actually betting while doing this, and by the way,
like a degenerate.
Roy, I'm actually giving you respect to even do this because I wasn't going to entertain this because this is like a clown show. Everything that he says is a lie. Like, think about it, Roy. What is he about to?
Yo, you about to get numbers, Roy. You about to chat. Donate to this freaking channel right now. Give this dude some bread for having us on here.
So, Roy, make sure to like just be logical as a business owner. If you own the business, he's about to pull up nothing. Like literally, the building caught on fire. Prior to the fire, the building.
Don't you dare.
Let me finish. Let me finish. The building was worth before the fire $129,000. It was assessed. The taxes were due on $129,000 before the fire. Then after the fire, okay, which was 4.5 years ago, the building now is worth $29,000 and change, and that's the tax obligation I have to pay, which is why the taxes are only $1,000 or $1,200, whatever the number is. It's like under $2,000 because the building is technically assessed to be worth $30,000, pretty much.
You want to talk about a clown?
Now, Roy, if you bring him up, I gotta go because you see he's gonna make it. I'm not doing that.
Oh, want to hear a clown?
One second. I'm gonna leave.
1 second. I'll be polite.
No,
I'll be polite.
Roy, he's gonna derail the conversation.
You want to hear a clown? Someone that says I'm stepping back from YouTube, and then 3 hours later releases a video on YouTube. That's a clown.
Can you please remove him? We're being constructive right now. I'm not doing it. You're feeding into what they want, and I'm not doing it. I'm doing this out of respect for you.
We're gonna come up. We gotta have respect.
I'm having respect. I'm just asking, how's he gonna make a video that 3 hours later make another video?
Roy, this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna just leave. I'm trying to give you a breakthrough because everybody wanted this 101, and now
trying to give me a what?
A breakdown, bro.
Everybody wanted this 101. Oh God, see, dude, come on, man, come on, Roy. You just said
I'll let you go down, Scott, and then come back up.
Thank you. Like I said, everybody wanted
these two doing their thing.
Can DJ just answer me this one question? How are you gonna quit YouTube and come back in 3 hours?
Okay, I'll be back. Okay, Scott.
The link,
I'll have him ask it, Scott.
The link right there in private chat for you. Pop it up. Let him explain everything.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Okay, I'll look that up later because I don't want to. But
you want me to share it?
Yeah, you can share it if you want. That's easier to do that than me having to try to collect links.
I got you.
Throw shit up. Hey, Brazy, what's up? Long time no see. Conclude the door. How you doing?
All right,
here we go.
It's right there.
All right, here we go. Okay.
Y'all see that? Is that
Okay, what
now,
am I
DJ,
looking at?
for fact checking purposes? Is this you?
Page Federal LLC. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Is that the amount you paid it for?
$10,000.
Huh?
Yeah, $10,000.
All right. Is this what it's appraised for?
93,000.
That's not the current. It's
That-
right now.
that-
It's worth
That
$29,000.
DJ, is that not what it says there? Does that say appraised?
Listen, Roy, if it's now been appraised from this year, like as of me buying it, now it's worth $93,000. I'm the luckiest businessman in the world. I am
Nope.
a
Yeah.
genius.
Nope,
Literally,
nope,
Roy. I'm a
nope.
genius.
You're not listening.
Listen.
I asked you for fact check.
If it's worth, hold on. If it's worth right now, if it's worth
Yes or
90.
no questions right now.
Hold
man.
on. No. You just literally.
I
making
just
me look
asked
good.
for yes or no
Hey,
questions.
one at a time. Okay,
No, Roy,
so
was I not asking questions?
yeah,
That's all
so
I'm
he
doing.
paid. Okay, so you paid 10 grand, and now it's worth 93.
No.
So that means you have
It's been like that. It's been like
Okay.
that. Okay. Now hold on. Let's scroll down for a bit. The history. All right. In 2023, this thing was valued at 93,000. Okay.
Okay.
Dude doesn't know what he's talking about. I do. That's why he should be quiet. Now, this is everything about like the price per the land. This is how many acres it is.
Okay.
Annual tax is 2131.02.
Okay.
But if you scroll down, there's a history of changeovers. This here, they redid the land, so then they changed it for tax purposes. Here is the problem that I had: a 3 Charlie quit claim deed. If you notice here, everything is warranted up until the point where he got swindled. This is what I kept saying on my channel.
What's a quick claim deed? What is that?
Oh man, it has a whole bunch of doo-doo on it. But let's continue down. I'll go over what that is. Then you scroll down, you have the taxes. This is where they put the breakdown of the taxes for this year. This is what he owes. $1066. He hasn't paid it. And it says here, pay the first half. This goes away if you pay your taxes for the year.
But it
The
doesn't have
history
the,
of the
it doesn't
payment-
have the date on when it's due for the taxes. I don't see that.
Because this is the historical date there, Roy. 2023, February 23rd. Then August 2nd on 2023. 2024, the 26th of February. The 22nd of July. 2025, February 18th, July 9th. Look where we are. March 2nd. And not one dime has been put in there.
Okay, go back up to that. Go back up to that one part. Okay, so here 2/18, 2025. Okay, they paid, right? So, but if you go down here, okay, so you got 7/9/25. It was paid, but if you go down here, it's paid at 8/2. So that means it was almost paid over a month later than the 9th, correct?
Yeah.
But where is the actual due date of the payment?
I don't have that tax bill. I'm just going off the historical record.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But even though the historical record means dick, because you have to have the due date of the actual.
No, Roy. It doesn't. All right. If
Dude, you don't know the due date.
Oh, I do know the due date, DJ.
Okay,
You're
then give
supposed
it to
to
him
tell me
then.
what the due date is. I know the due date. I'm not going to reveal that info because if you were a real taxpayer, you would have known it a long time ago. I'm not going to go ahead and tell you what a semi-annual tax due date is. I'm not telling you.
Roy, think about this, Roy. Roy, think about this, man. You see the fact that he doesn't have the date. I can have somebody screenshot me the date. I can have them send me the picture of the date on the tax bill. She gave me the date. It's like the 10th or something. I forgot what it was. It ain't that serious. Here's the situation. You see how instead of being honest, like you see how he's just making up all these lies on his YouTube channel to get views.
You owe taxes, yes or no? What did I say?
No, it ain't the due date yet.
But even if he
what's the whole point about this whole thing I said? Do you
But if
owe
he-
taxes? Yes or no?
No.
You don't owe taxes.
No.
Okay, so who's supposed to pay the taxes?
It's on the purchase agreement, man.
No,
You don't even have a clue. You don't have a clue.
The dude would have paid it already. You got swindled. Okay, let's go over a
so
Charlie.
now you got a
claim
purchase
deed.
agreement that somebody else is paying the taxes for you.
I'm just putting it like this. I have a purchase agreement and taxes are gonna be paid and they're as needed. That's just all I'm gonna say. And it ain't that deep because guess what? I'm not losing the building because of taxes. The building is cool. The building is perfect. It's a beautiful building. It's an amazing building. It's literally one of the best buildings you can even think about buying. But Roy, is it my turn now to address what he just said? Okay, so this is the thing, Roy. Once again, I'm not big time. I'm just Dennis. I'm not even the only reason why I decided to do a video on YouTube because I woke up this morning and I was super depressed because I'm sitting here like my accounts, I guess my accounts are being like, hacked and this and that. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just cooked. But then I woke up, the Caesars calling me, telling me that I'm off the self-exclusion list and my account's good. So I'm like, jolt of energy, excited today. I'm like, oh my God, I'm back to making money, which is what I'm doing now. But here's the thing, Roy. Initially, when I got this building, phone call for this building, you heard me tell the story a million times. You say, stop living in the past. But, I talk about Liquid Blue, the building that I built the business for. I got screwed over and I was supposed to be part owner. And you said, stop talking about it. Like you ain't got it no more, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, this building is a dream building of mine. This is exactly what I wanted and what I've been fighting to get for 10 plus years. So when I got the phone call, hey, you can have this building for, at the time, it was a lower amount with nothing added to it, just have the building because they were worried about the background I'm not going to get into unless you ask on this YouTube stream. But I said, I want it. I'll do it. I'll figure it out. And what I did was being broke at the time doing FedEx in September when I got the offer, I said, I want it. I'll figure it out. And I figured it out on my own. I figured out a way to get the deal done with me benefiting tremendously and not even really coming out of pocket. And I'm excited. I'm happy. And the issue I face now is there's a lot of hiccups because of people calling the D department, calling, I didn't even know they had a D department. I thought it was just title companies, but they call in D crime department, whatever. And then they called the sheriff department. And I self-reported like, hey, these people, he did a video, he put it on his YouTube channel, and he said for his people to call the sheriff department to report me for stealing a property from a lawyer. And I got the video. And I called like a couple months ago and told him. He said, okay, nobody called. I'm confused on what you're talking about. But then I just called 2.5 weeks ago when I was going to do a restraining order. And he told me that he had been receiving calls. And he was like, your Page Federal, because I said Dennis Page, but he said, your Page Federal. That, oh, yeah, we had dozens of calls come in about you committing fraud on attorney. And we're both laughed. It's like, dude, like, I don't think you're that smart to commit deed fraud on this guy. I'm not going to say his name, the guy that's the owner ultimately. And I said, I'm coming down to town, which is on Wednesday, to press charges because of this guy. And I put the video on my YouTube short of this guy inciting his channel. And that's part of the harassment case that I got here. This guy literally, I hope he goes to jail. I hope he gets something, even a fine, something, because you can't incite the public on a lie that was intentionally to harm a business. That's illegal. You can look it up. And I will be doing that on Wednesday, which is why I'm rushing to get down there.
You got nothing, bro. You got nothing.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. I'm there on Wednesday. We'll see. But go ahead. You got the floor.
Yeah, I'm not even in Ohio, but good luck, bro.
Yeah, you're in PA. I got your address. You put it on that YouTube.
Do you know what jurisdiction means there, DJ? Jurisdiction. Do you understand what that term is?
Hold on. Wait. 1 second.
You understand what jurisdiction is?
Hold on,
Go use Gemini. Hey, Google. Tell DJ what jurisdiction is. Define it.
Keep talking. So you're admitting you did that, right?
Okay. Well, I'm reading this. A quit claim deed
to interpret the law and make
is a legal document, transfer whatever interest the grantor, the person signing over, has a piece of real property guaranteed that's you, unlike a warranty day. So this deed gives you no warranties, guarantees, or protections regarding the property's title. You know that, right?
What do you mean? No warranties, no protection, no nothing.
Well, there's no protections regarding the title. So you're not guaranteed to get the title, is what it's saying.
I already got the title. See what this is? Okay.
What it means there, Roy, is that anything that happens to that property, he now has sole responsibility for it, whether it be a hidden lien or a hidden like fines or anything that has been deferred or accrued. That title is now not guaranteed that it's clean. So he bought something that possibly could be dirty. And
so there might be liens on it. So there might be some kind of lien on the title, or
or something wrong with the property itself, like some type of work that needs to be done or obtaining a permit, well, guess what? They find out that there's something on that property. He doesn't have a clean title on it, or someone can claim it, like say a family member. Let's say something happens and a family member wants to take the property back. Well, that warrant, that quit claim deed doesn't tell him that he has all full authority over it. It just says that someone was just like, all right, well, whatever this is as is, you're absorbing all of the financial burden of it, including the taxes, and you have to pay them. And that's what it's saying. Like whatever it's going to cost him, probably $3 million plus to get everything working again. He has to apply for permits.
I got to take a piss. Could you guys behave and take your shit? All right, I'll be there.
I'm going to mute myself. He can say whatever he wants. I'm not talking to this guy.
Well, it's good, chat. We got Roy over in the bathroom stream. What's going on? Yeah, Office No Protect. Of course, Serb, you're a real estate agent. You know what it is. There's another business associate person sold the building. DJ, looks like the associate could come back and reclaim the building. Could you have to supply your correct address on a YouTube counterclaim? However, it is not for the other party to use your address for nefarious purposes. Ooh, DJ's in trouble. Better not say you have my address and it's on a live. It is now recorded. And what's the point of this if you're not going to talk back, right? Because DJ's scary. He's super scared, man. Let him. You guys made up fine. No, they're a lure. Screw that. No. It ends with him turning himself into rehab for gambling addiction. This is when it ends. If you first don't succeed. Not sure why they would convey with a quick claim deed. They did it because it was done private sale. He keeps saying he had a title company do it. There was no title company. There's no proof of a title company. That would be public information. There's none of that. Yeah, it's a lawyer, which makes him even more reason to get a lawyer to look it over. No lawyer would have signed off on that.
Okay, so my question at this point would be, okay, is there any way to make that title clean once he...
Hold on, Rory. Rory, it's my turn, right?
Go ahead. You said you were
so first thing, at the end of this response, can you ask him if we can make a bet? We can get the money to Rory.
No, we're not feeding your gambling addiction.
No. See, Rory, here he goes.
No gambling addiction feeding here. We ain't doing that.
Rory, I have not cut him off. Come on now.
Okay.
Can we make a friendly bet, Roy, that loser pays you, whatever you say, that he just said I didn't use a title company. You know what a title company does, Roy? A title company, once again, we're talking to people that have never done business before. They're workers, which ain't nothing wrong with being a worker. But they've never done business before, never bought a commercial property. Okay. And this ain't the first. I've had another one, but it just failed in my face. But here's the situation. Okay. When you do a commercial property sale, you have to use a title company or you will be cooked. The title company, they search for liens that are like public liens and they check for hidden liens. On top of that, secondly, they check to make sure that the building is up to code to start, construction, if that's what was in the contract agreement, or not construction, but to be occupied to start, work or whatever such. They also check to make sure that the actual owner of the property is selling it to this person that's verified as a real person. Fourth, the title company transferred the title over completely over to, once again, me, with no way of any party saying, oh, I changed my mind and getting it back. It doesn't work that way. So what we have right now is a bunch of lies. And what I'm asking you, Roy, is they said I didn't use a title company. Just ask him simply, put his money where his mouth is. If we didn't use a title company, tell him he can't talk about me for 6 months. But here's the thing. When you ask him that, he's not going to say yes because he's going to come up with another lie and manipulate it to make me look bad. And that's all he's doing. This is how he got monetized, just using my content to lie. So once again, if I'm wrong, then I will come on here. If I didn't use a title company, a D company or a real title company, the biggest one in Youngstown that you can use, if I didn't do that, then I will literally make a video every single day for a week saying that this dude is right. I have a gambling problem. I got sucker deal. Whatever he wants me to say, I'll do it for a whole week. But on the other hand, he needs to put that 6 month no talking about me up. Let's see if he'll do
Negative.
it. Or
That
if
would
it's
never happen.
see, he's a liar. See what,
That's
Roy?
never
This
gonna
is what
happen.
he's doing. He's lying.
No.
Now go ahead.
All you gotta
got the
do
floor.
is prove that you used the title company. Good. Go put up all the receipts and shit. You don't have any of that.
Dude, call the title company. I'll
No,
give you
you
the
don't
number.
have to. No, you have emails.
I'll give you the number.
You have paperwork. Prove it.
I'll give you the number.
Because you didn't do it.
I'll give you the number.
Do this.
Nope.
If you ain't
I'll
gonna
give you the number
prove
right
it,
now.
you can't even prove it.
Dude, you can call the title company yourself.
No, we don't need to call. You make it by showing the document saying this is Page Farrell LLC. This is the name of the title company.
Roy,
Where's the proof? We don't need to
what
call
would be,
people.
Roy, what
But
would
he
be
doesn't
smarter?
have the proof. He said he has to go to Youngstown to get the proof. He has to get all the paperwork, right?
Roy, what would be better? Wouldn't it be better to give somebody the number and just call the actual company that does the deeds? It's on Google.
No,
Roy,
you would have documentation on this.
Dude,
you don't have documentation.
Dude, I don't have it. I'm going to Youngstown to get it.
Dude, it's all electronic now. Nothing is in physical form.
Dude, not in Youngstown. Not in Youngstown. Not in Youngstown.
You're gonna call.
Okay,
you need to either keep my name out your mouth, like I've been telling you from the get-go. If you don't know how to say my name,
Rory, he made a video stating that I did not use title company and that I went to FedEx to fraudulently send documents to another state, which is a crime. He said it was fraudulent. And once again, I sent the documents through FedEx because the company we used are old school, and I had to physically sign paperwork and send it through FedEx. If they don't use fax, they don't use email, they use none of that. So here's the phone number right here. It's the company right here. It's on Google. The number is 330-743.
We don't need that. You don't have documentation.
Stop. It's 330-743-4115. Roy, would this company care enough about me? This is the biggest company in Youngstown that do titles. Would they care enough about me to lie to this guy if he calls and say, hey, I want to make sure you guys did this title?
Okay, so
come on, man.
When you go to Youngstown, are you going to get the paperwork so you can show the receipts that is through it?
There's no paperwork. He got the deed already. He sees the deed. He literally saw that the company Capital Title Services are the ones that did the deed. He noticed it already, but he's lying. That's the point. He knows it all. He knows it all.
When you have no proof, DJ, that means that you have no proof. So I get to continue saying what I'm saying because it makes more sense than what you're saying. You have no proof, bro. Any documentation I've ever dealt with, I have an electronic copy of it. I have emails of it. How do you not magically don't have anything? It makes no sense.
You know, Roy, I actually had to use my sister's address, which is technically my address, because I had to actually give her some money towards the rent for the months that I had to use her address to have the deed sent. You know why? Because I got these people harassing, stalking. So I had to maneuver, and I had to use my sister's address, which is what I did, which is legal and lawful. But here's the crazy thing. If I would have been able to use my address, but they doxed my address because of the license plate, and they had people threatening to squat on me, whatever it's called.
I would like for you to stop saying those lies.
I decided to use different.
Nobody's doxed you. You're a freaking idiot.
I have Discord messages, Roy.
From who? From whose Discord?
Okay,
because my Discord doesn't have shit on you.
Keep at it. Go ahead.
My Discord has no information on you. You don't even know my Discord. You never been there. You never been in my Discord.
This is gonna go nowhere, Roy, because this guy won't admit anything. He's just on the fly making up lies. I don't get why you can't give me one thing that's truthful.
You're deflecting, and you keep trying to do running away.
What? Give me one fact.
Because you don't want to face the fact that you lied. You've been caught in your lies.
Roy,
your own Gemini caught you in your lies.
Roy, can you please have him ask me a fact? Can we just make this meaningful? Like, can we do something here? Like, he has not went over one fact. I just told him he can call the title company.
Yo, you can
call the title company.
You either show proof or nothing. You know what?
Okay.
Romy, let's do another one for him. Let's hear him try to talk himself out of this. Yo, you got permits on that property to work on it?
Okay, so once again, Roy.
I'm asking direct questions, man. Give me a direct answer.
Roy.
Do you have properties? Do you have permits on that property? Yes or no?
I have a building permit.
You do? Okay.
I don't have it. It's attached to the building.
No,
it's attached to the building.
It, right? All right. Look at that. Let's go back a little bit there, Roy. This is the parcel number right here. This is the Mahoney County building inspection. You need this before you can even do anything in that building. What does it say there?
Nothing.
Exactly.
So the building hasn't been. So the building hasn't been inspected yet?
No. This building inspection oversees all permits. This is the inspecting. That's like an inspector general. You can't do anything in that building until you apply for all the permits. You have not one permit applied for. What's your excuse?
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so Roy, the building right now has a permit to start construction. So I'm allowed to go in the building right now to start construction work.
I'm
There
looking at it right
doesn't
here.
show, but he's showing it right here. There's no permits on it.
Here's the thing, Roy. The building right now is allowed to be worked on. When I get to Youngstown, once again, on Wednesday, I'm going to be in the
Call
building and I'm going to start
tomorrow.
hiring.
Tell them when you're going to be over there.
But it says right here, dude, it says no permits for it. Shows no permits.
Yes, because no, that's an occupancy permit. That's what he's talking about.
Nope.
Roy,
Permit
okay,
lookup.
One second. Beavis, just let me
You
finish.
say my name again, village idiot. You either don't call me name at all, or just say that guy. That's it. Don't say my name if you can't say it right.
Okay, so Roy, here's the situation. When the building caught on fire, once again, this is something a building owner would know, or somebody that owns a home or owned anything before. If your building catches on fire, your insurance company comes in and they have to put money, and they set money to the side for you to fix the property. Okay. And that money cannot be assessed other than to fix the property. Like you have to tear down a building, you have to, knock down walls, whatever it is, that money is going to be assessed to do that. Okay. So what we have right now, Roy, is that it's $147,000 available in an escrow account for construction. They spent over $50,000 of money, which left 147, getting an excavation, whatever it's called, team to go in there, and they got to take all the rubbish and all the burnt, everything that's a safety hazard from all the floors. It was really on one floor. The second floor didn't get touched. The first floor really didn't get touched, but the first floor, it's the basement, but the first floor was destroyed. They had to take all of everything out of it that was destroyed, and they threw it all in a dumpster. And they cleaned the whole situation up with all the hazardous smell and all that was in the building. And that leftover money was $147,000, which now can be used to repair, to get the occupancy permit, which is what he's talking about. They do not offer any type of permit other than a permit to actually go into the building, because with a fire that reaches a certain temperature, the metal in the building can get damaged, which will cause the building to collapse. That was the issue. So they went in and they inspected it and passed it through to where you're able to have a construction company in there to start the work. That's the phase that I'm on right now. Work. I gotta get roof patched. I gotta get the outside brick fixed. And there's a couple things inside that I gotta get fixed as soon as possible. And I have the money in that account to fix. And that's what he's talking about. Once I fix those three things, then I have to actually, rewire the electrical system. I have to put a sprinkler system in there. I have to get the plumbing restored. I got to get all this stuff fixed, which is going to cost about, give or take, $250,000 just to get it openable, just bare space. And it's going to cost me $500,000 to get it ready for business, which is why I'm looking to raise with grants and loans another $250,000 to do this. And the thing is, right now, there's $147,000 available. I should be able to get a grant for $500,000 because it's literally right next to $1 million project, across the street from $1 million project Youngstown is putting on right now to restore this building. And if this does not work out for me, I can say I tried. And then at this point, I can just sell it to YSU, which already offered me, which is what I announced a few weeks ago. They already offered to take it out off my hands for $50,000. Then that's just the bottom. Just, hey, $50,000. I don't want it though. I want to keep the building. I don't want $50,000. I want the building. And if I choose in the future to not do it, then I'll negotiate with them and try to get like 100 to 150. That's where I'm at right now. That's where the building's at right now. That's the reason why there's nothing showing up.
Okay, well, according to this, it says in that county of Ohio, I guess wherever Youngstown, right?
Yep.
It says that you need a building permit to do any work inside a commercial building, including new construction, additions, alterations, renovation, repairs, system modifications. It says you have to have a building permit for that.
Yeah, and there's a building permit already that he already has to start construction. That's the reason why the mayor
But
is trying to get me to come.
it shows there's no permit here on this the inspecting thing. It shows no.
It doesn't have an occupancy permit. Building permit is different. That's the same exact thing. A building permit.
Okay, so where?
Permit,
Okay, so where? So where in here do we look up building permit for?
There's not a such thing as that. It's okay, Rory. This is how it works. If a building is condemned, then it's condemned. That means they put red tape around it. You're not allowed inside the building. Okay, so that means construction workers, nobody's allowed in the building. It's condemned. They take that condemned status off to where you're now allowed in there to start construction work. Then once you complete the construction work, then you get an occupancy permit. He's talking about an occupancy permit. Right now, work can be done because I can go into the building. If I wasn't allowed in the building, I mean, if I'm in the building on Wednesday, that means it's legally sound for me to be in the building with the mayor. I'm going to be in the building with the mayor. The mayor ain't going to go into a condemned building. And I'm going to be on stream.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's condemned or not. It matters when you can fix it without a permit. It says you have to have a permit to fix it.
No. You have to have a permit to occupy it, to actually have people in it. But you're allowed right now.
That's not what it says. It says right in there that you have to have a building permit to do construction, additions, alterations, renovation, repairs.
It has that already. It has a building permit to do construction. I don't know what he's looking at. It hasn't. Roy, I'm allowed in the building.
According to this, it doesn't have a building permit.
Okay, well, the website isn't updated. I don't know what to tell you, but I'm allowed in the building. I'm literally going there on Wednesday to go in the building. Like I'm going in there with the mayor. Like
in the building doesn't mean you have a permit to do any renovations.
I do.
Work on it. You don't.
Put your money where your mouth is.
You'd put the money where your mouth is. Dude, show the freaking document.
I just said it.
No,
I don't need to show nothing.
One thing, and I'm proving it with receipts. Those are two different things, bro.
Dude, you don't have no receipts.
You don't have a permit. You got swindled, bro. You are screwed. Once you start going through the permit section of this thing, if you even try to do if you nail a hammer with a nail on that building, we will know. And we will call, and you will get 200% fines. Because just so you know, there are fines to be attached to this. Because you should not be doing this. It's a protection for you.
Roy.
Work without work permit, 200% of fee. You want to pay 200%? Go ahead.
Wait. You know, Roy, hold on, Roy. Let me finish. Then I know what he's talking about. Now, go ahead. Let me finish. Then I'll go ahead. Go ahead. Finish your point.
I think you already did.
Okay. This is what he's talking about. Okay, Roy. See, once again, not owning nothing in life. Okay, he wouldn't understand that when you do any project at your home, at a business, anywhere, it could be outside in the yard. With most cities, you have to have a permit. You have to submit your plans to get the work started. You can't just go into a building and just say, "Hey, I'm about to put a water fountain in the front for you." No, you got to freaking get a permit for that. Right now, the building is completely cleared out and empty. There's no building permit because I didn't submit no plans to build anything yet. Like, I didn't do that yet because why would I do that? I don't have any plans yet. I got to go see the building.
Here's the goalpost.
No, don't cut. You got to cut me off. I'm making a point. Look, dude, you just said, I didn't cut you off. I let you go. Let me finish my point because you're going to try to, whenever I'm making it make sense, you try to cut me off. Let me finish. And you can go as long as you want. Roy, for you to do any project in any type of a facility, you have to have a plan from an architect that you submit to the city, to planning, which you can look it up, the Youngstown City Planning Division. You submit that plan, and then they send it over back to you with a stamp of approval. And then at that point, you're allowed to start your construction work. They give you a building. They give you a permit to do construction on. If for example, with this building, I'm starting off with the roof, with the freaking brick outside, and I'm probably gonna get the electric put back in it so I can get it, functional. And I'm going to have plans submitted for that work. They're going to approve them. Then once they approve them, they're going to give me a paper that I put on in the front of my building stating that I have permission to work on the roof, to do the electrical, and to fix the outside brick. That's it. If they see me putting a hammer into a freaking wall on the left side, then they can freaking fine me to oblivion because I'm not allowed to do no work. Now, mind you, the reason why I know this is because when I first built Liquid Blue, the business side of it, I had to deal with the building department. And I remember that the people who originally had it, they were not telling the city the work they were doing. And the city would come in and like, okay, we didn't approve you to put a stage here. And then they would make it up, say, oh, the stage is removable. We can just tear it apart, blah, blah, blah. That's how they got away with it.
So technically what DJ is saying is true. You do have to provide the plans. It has to be looked at, and then they'll pay the fee, and then you get your permit to start the building. So he's right on that.
No shit.
I just got confused.
He said he had one.
No, I don't have one. I haven't been in the building yet.
No, did he not say he had a permit?
Bro, I got confused.
No, we're not going to go off of this. I got confused. You're moving the damn goalposts. We're going to go off of what you initially said.
Dude.
I said, do you have a permit? And I could show you didn't. And now you want to move the goalposts. You can't do that stuff. You can't talk your way out of this. DJ, you got caught up in a lie. Own up to the lies that you got caught up in and move on. Instead of trying to talk your way out of it. This is why you get freaking caught up in shit. Stop lying.
You done? Okay, so Roy, you're like a regular person, so you're not like a biased individual trying to like make me, look crazy. When we initially started talking, he said you're not allowed in the building. I said that I have the right and I'm allowed to be in a building.
I didn't say that. I said you can't do any work in the building.
Okay. Once again, I said that the building is up to code and work can be done, but I didn't add in the fact you have to have a plan submitted to the city to start work. I thought you were talking about condemned to where I'm not allowed to be in a building and do nothing. I can walk in the building right now.
No one said that. You are adding shit into the fucking mix now. You're adding information no one talked about.
Wait till I get done. Dude, wait till I get done and then you can tell me where wait till I get done.
It has nothing to do with what I was saying. I said you don't have a building permit at all. And I showed it. And you said I do. You don't have anything. Nothing. You've done absolutely nothing. And now you're trying to say you have all that stuff now? Now you're saying, no, actually I don't. I got confused. No, you're lying and you got caught up. You either own up to it, you got caught up and leave it the fuck alone, or you're going to freaking get caught out every day for the rest of your life with me saying you're a liar.
Why is it? Okay, I got a question. Why is it so hard to just admit you fucked up?
No, because I did it.
Well, if you did say you had a permit and you were allowed to go in there and start work on it, but yeah, you don't have that.
No, what I was saying, Roy, what I meant to say, once again, Roy, I'm the worst communicator.
Okay, but what you meant to say and what you said are two different things. Why can't you admit you fucked up and said the wrong thing?
No, I didn't fuck up.
This is what I was meant to say.
Roy, when you have somebody manipulating and saying a million things at you at once, I'm over sports betting. I got distracted. Here's the situation, Roy. He said that I'm not allowed to do no work in the building. I said that I'm allowed in the building to do work. I can go in the building right now and hang up a picture on the wall. I can go in the building right now, and if I wanted to, put some towel on the floor. If I wanted to.
You can't.
You can't.
I am allowed. I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do. I can change the doors if I want to. Okay, in the building.
You can't even change the doorknob. You have to have permits. You cannot do anything.
That's for construction. That's for construction. I can do minor.
What do you think a door is?
No, it says renovations. It says all that stuff.
You can't touch it until you get the permits, bro.
Roy,
that's
what would be called, Roy, for somebody to be in a building and completely? And what would we call for somebody to be in a building fixing the roof without a permit? Actually, once again, bad communicator. Roy, I have a code violation list of stuff that I can fix right now. The roof, the outside facade.
You don't have a permit.
The outside. Dude, I haven't cut you off. Let me finish. Roy, I have code violations that I am allowed to go fix right now, which is what I'm going to Youngstown on Wednesday to do, to get the construction people to get ready to start fixing this stuff for the roof, the outside facade, and I can have the electrical turn back on if I find a company that can do it, and that way I can get heat back into the building, okay? So here's the situation, Roy. If that is allowed, that means I have technically a construction permit to do work because I'm allowed to do that work immediately. Literally, immediately. When I get there on Wednesday, I'm meeting with contractors on Thursday to do work without talking to the city because I already have the paperwork allowing me to. That's what I'm talking about. I already have a permit to do this work. And I'm not going to pull it up now, but I can pull it up tomorrow, Roy. If you're on here, I can pull it up. Dude, I'm going to be fixing the roof when I get to town. So Roy,
You have
am
no
I allowed,
permits.
Roy, am I
There
allowed
are
to fix the roof?
electronic now. There are no physical paperwork telling you can work on a building. You have to have it put in the application where you pay the fees. Then you provide your plans of what you plan on doing for it. Then they're reviewed. Then you have to pay all the fees and receive the permit. You haven't done it yet. There's no permit.
Roy, everything that's happening right now, this is what I mean by I'm talking to somebody that knows nothing about business.
Where's
And
your
once
permit?
again,
Is there a such thing as a temporary permit or?
no, I just have paperwork showing that I have to
Where's the
fix these
paperwork, DJ?
violations.
Share it on the screen. Share your paperwork.
Okay, so
I'm
you
not
have
sure.
so you have paperwork that has a list of shit that needs to be fixed.
Yep.
Well, those are not permits. That's an assessment. That's called a
Dude,
building survey.
Dude, I'm
and inspection.
allowed. Okay,
You
hold
need
on.
permits.
Go ahead. Finish. Go and finish.
You need permits. You can't do shit without a permit. You don't think about things like this because you can get shut down real quick and get fined to oblivion. You cannot do jack without permits. The minute they see construction things going on over there, someone's going to call. And then when they call, they're going to go, do you have a permit? Where's your permit to do this work? And guess what? The whole thing gets shut down when you don't have a permit. The contractors are going to ask you, where's your permit? If you show them just the list of things that have to get fixed, they're going to laugh in your face. You need to apply for permits before you even have gotten over there. And that's the thing I've been saying.
Or you know what's crazy? Or think about this.
So
You know what's crazy?
So if you have a list that says you need to fix the roof, the outside facade, and the electrical, then you got to pull permits to fix the roof. You got to pull permits for it.
Exactly. Now here's the thing, Roy. I already have that. I'm allowed to fix that stuff.
No, you can't.
Well, not without a permit. Not without permits, you can't.
Roy, can I say this one more time for you to act like that? Roy, did you ever own a commercial property? No offense. Did you? I thought you owned a business.
My business when it ran out of my house.
Okay, my bad. I thought you owned actual physical. Roy, I'm allowed to do the work that's on this code violation sheet. I can do that work now. So technically, I have a permit. I'm permitted to do that work. So when he said, do you have permits? I said yes, because on my code violation sheet, it has it expressed and it says I am permitted to do the work. Because guess what? That code violation transferred over to me. There's 3 violations that transferred over to me, just like the $147,000 in the escrow account is legally my money now, which is to be used to fix the building and get the occupancy permit. That's the reason why I said that yes, I have permission to fix the building. Here come another. See, it's like, right,
So
Roy, why are we even here?
So look that up, BVAS. If he has code violations, can he fix the codes without? Okay, here's the actual guy that does construction stuff. What's up, Thunder?
What's going on, Thunder?
Hey, what's happening? I don't know how it is in every state, but here in Florida, you cannot do the electrical, plumbing, or air conditioning without a permit, but pretty much he can do anything he wants without a permit. He just can't get an inspection without the permit.
Yeah.
But he can go in there, he could gut the building, he could start putting framing in and everything. He's just not going to get an inspection. He can't do any work. For example, if he starts insulating, he can't hang drywall until his insulation inspection's been done. And he can't get the insulation inspection until he has a permit. So he can literally go in there and start doing anything he wants except electrical, plumbing, or air conditioning without a permit.
And that's what I'm trying to explain. And it makes me smile because now, thank God, I got somebody.
No. Thunder is in Florida. Thunder's in Florida.
Now,
you're not in Florida.
Now he's going to make another excuse to make it wrong, man. It just makes me laugh.
Thunder said, I know about Florida.
But Thunder, it says right here up on this paper that he needs a building permit to do any of that new construction, additions, alteration. It says it's required in that Ohio that he has to have a permit.
Yeah, no, it's same down here. You need a permit to do construction, but you don't need the permit to start the work. Like for example, if it's new construction, the first thing you have to do is you clear the land. You can clear the land without a permit. You can bring in fill dirt without a permit. You can dig your footers and lay the steel and get your visqueen and wire mesh in without a permit. Now, you cannot pour concrete until you get a permit. I mean, you can't get inspection to pour your
How you telling
permit.
the construction guy? Hey,
So you can do.
It says even minor work like roofing.
Right. It doesn't matter. You're right. You're right. You cannot. You cannot. Right. It requires a permit, but you can do the work. You just cannot close on. For example, let's say he right now buys this building he's got, and he goes in there and does a bunch of construction. He's allowed to do it, but he cannot sell it now until he gets closes on it. He's got to close on it.
That's not what
he's got to close
here,
the permit on it. He's got to get a permit.
That's not what it says here. This is the process. They have to submit their commercial application, provide the plans of what they want to do, and then they have to get those plans reviewed. Then they pay for the fees. They have to have all this done prior to even going into the place and doing it.
Okay, does it say it in writing prior to any work being done?
Yes. It says before you do anything. It says you may qualify for minor alterations permit, but this phase of approvals are possible for larger projects. So he's talking about roofing and whatnot. That's where you got to do the larger stuff, right? Do you have a minor?
Yeah, roofing. That's another one you would need a permit. Roofing would be another one, like the AC.
But that's minor alterations. But again, for limited scopes, he's talking about a full renovation of the whole entire.
No. Let me make up a point. But let me once again.
The whole place has to get fixed from the top down.
Okay.
There's a roof problem. It needs a freaking fire suppression system. Before you even can get an occupancy permit, it needs a freaking fire suppression system.
Yeah, you won't get an occupancy permit until.
Okay, hold on. Thunder, can I tell you what's exactly going on? Because you're like, this is what's going on, Thunder. Okay, so I bought a building that caught on fire 5 years ago. This is my dream building. Okay, so they got like what they got, and like $200,000 was left to the side to be used to get the occupancy permit. That money could only be used towards work to get the permit. So what happened was, they spent 50 or so thousand getting it gutted out, like just taking everything out the first floor. The plumbing, the electrical, everything was done. So they did that already. And then they were going to put a salon on the first floor. They got the plans, they got everything done. But then he changed his mind and said he just don't want to deal with it no more. He's over it. And he's been trying to sell it for years. Nobody wanted it because of the fact nobody has the vision I have, because it's like a passion project for anybody to be there, because everybody hates Youngstown. Now, here's the situation. I jumped on it because I got it at an incredibly good price. Everybody else, he was trying to get 50 to 100,000. I'm like, I'm not buying it. I'm not dealing with y'all. But then I was able to get him to just throw a low number because he believes in what I'm going to do, and he figures he might be able to come back and buy back in and be a partner in the future. So the building is completely gutted out on the first floor. The second floor has a little minor hole like that size that they had to knock to get the smoke to go up. But because of that hole, there's a leak on the roof that the leak causes the water to go to the second floor, and it goes into the neighbor's building. And the neighbor's construction company that they're trying to use to fix their building won't do no work until my building is fixed. So what they're harassing the city to get that fixed. They didn't want to fix the building because they're just over it, or the guy's just over it. Okay. So he offered to me, but I got to get the work done. So what's happening now is the roof has a patch that needs to be done. The outside facade is all brick, and it has like rotted brick at the top from the fire that has to be replaced. And then it has something with the electrical system that right now it has no electrical, no plumbing, no nothing. So that money is that. So what the mayor, previous mayor, and what everybody was trying to get them to do is fix that stuff, which is going to cost about $50,000 to $100,000. And then after they do that, then they'll start working on the rest of the building. Me, I'm going on Wednesday to address the roof, the outside brick, and to see about getting the electric company to come in there to see if it's good enough to be rewired, so I can have electrical in there, so I can have some type of a camera system or something, so I can see about having it not just sit there like condemned. Okay, so that's what's going on. I'm not doing no work. I'm not doing nothing other than putting a freaking picture frame up with my name on it. That I own a building. Okay, other than that,
that's the problem.
That's the point. He's making a big deal about it. And I'm trying to explain to him that you can do all that without the permit, but I can't do no other work, and I'm not going to do no other work. And that's the whole fight. I'm trying to get him to understand.
How far are you from getting? What do you need to get your permit, and how far are you from getting it?
building plans, and I gotta hire an architect, of course, to get building
Architect.
plans. Yeah, the building plans to actually start the construction, and I don't want to do that right now because I don't know exactly what I want to do with the building yet
Hey,
until I get there.
I could probably help you with the floor plan. I've got AutoCAD and I can do design work.
Oh, I appreciate that. We could talk behind the scenes if you don't mind.
I'm literally sitting here doing a commercial project right now, drawing it in AutoCAD.
Okay, yeah. If you can, maybe email or I don't know if you want to put your personal info on here, but if you can email me at the Amazing Hustler,
I'll reach out to you. I think I got your phone number.
Yeah, just shoot me a call or whatever. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Because my thing is, I'm new to this. I'll be honest with you, I'm using ChatGPT and a couple people. I got the one electrician that works here. He's like one of the biggest companies here. I play on his basketball team. He's willing to assist me with this information. And it's like a community. I know I'm not Donald Trump. I'm just Dennis. And I had opportunity to have this building for $10,000 and it's worth, I didn't know it was worth 90,000. I'm happy. I thought it was only worth 30,000 on paper, but it's worth 90,000. So I'm blessed.
You only paid 10 for it?
Yeah, they paid 10,000.
Yeah, good for you, man. Good, and it's already got it. You didn't even have to gut it. It's already done, man. That's a sucky part, man. All the fun parts now, building it all in. Good for
and that's
you.
where I'm at.
Good job.
Yeah, and it's literally the blessing of God because I didn't do nothing to earn this. This was just luck, fluke
Is
from
it
God.
2-story or 1-story?
It's actually 4-story. Or actually, technically, it's 3-story, but it has a
basement.
So it pretty much has a basement that's completely like marbled out on the floor. It has like the bathrooms like tiled and marbled all the way through. And then it has the first floor, which is cleared out. And then it has the second floor. It has like pool tables already in it that I could sell for
like
extra
you done
cash.
good, man. Good for you, man.
Then it has a third floor. It has like an apartment set up. You can put an apartment.
Dude, you can't go wrong for 10 grand on a building. Are you kidding me, man? You can't go wrong. Hell, you can't get a shed for that. A good shed. I mean,
and here's one little tidbit too with this project. So the guy that actually sold it to me is going to help me with my legal work. But here's the thing: the city, Youngstown, is like surging right now with YSU, and it's all these grants and stuff that they're literally throwing at people to build. To build. So across the street, they just pumped $1 million into this center that they had in Youngstown, like commercial, like retail center. And then the building right next door to me just got like 100,000 of grant money. Like I already been told that this building is going to qualify for at least $250,000, $1 million of grant money. And I'm truly trying to make the use of this building for the kids in Youngstown. Like it ain't from. Of course, I'm going to make money, but I'm really seriously trying to make this for the city, just like with the CS Entertainment, all the other stuff I did in the past. So that's the reason why I'm so confused on all this, craziness going on. Because like I'm literally doing this for the city. It ain't like I'm trying to grease my pockets. Of course, I want to make money, but
what you're doing there, you grifter.
Okay, if that's how you feel, that's fine with me, man.
That's facts. There's no feel. This is just straight facts.
You got it.
So are you gonna like video this whole process and the process?
Oh yeah, please do. I need the content
Absolutely.
from you. You're my locale. I need to milk that shit off you, bro. Can't wait. And just so you know, unpermitted work can lead to stop work orders, double fees, and removal of unapproved installations. So my advice to you, which you don't want it, you're gonna get it. Don't go in there and start doing stuff until you have those permits in your hands.
Hey, Roy, just think about this, Roy. Think about this. This is all because I didn't want these people on my channel disrespecting me. That this guy literally
my name out your mouth, and you kept going. You went to Roy's live of all places and started talking. This is why it happened.
Okay. So once again, Roy,
keep my name out your mouth. That's all you have to do.
Roy, prior to that situation, Roy, this guy was involved with me, losing my job and self-admitted to putting the phone over to FedEx.
You did it. Your fault. You already said that. Don't throw the blame on me.
Finish. And then don't cut me off.
Your fault.
Your fault. You got the floor. Go ahead, go.
Yeah. So just disclaimer, Roy, anything he's gonna say was my fault. He did it to himself. That's it.
Okay, so once again, Roy, it started with one of my bet accounts. Getting tagged.
Bonus washing, bonus abuse.
Okay, dude, are you gonna let me finish or go and finish?
No, Silicon, you're right, man. 4-story building for 10 grand. I'm looking there at Silicon. Because that's true, Thunder. I just bought a damn near 50 grand on a 36 by 32. That's right, man. I'm looking at myself. I'm doing a 30 by 24, and just the slab alone's 10 grand. Just the slab's 10 grand. You got a building for 10 grand. I mean, what a hell of a deal.
And you know, it's crazy.
Crazy.
These people almost talked me out of doing it. Like, that's the crazy thing. These people literally almost talked me out of behind this building. Like, they said it was a sucker deal. Like, this is what's crazy. But
You can't go wrong. Not with 10 grand.
Oh no.
Hey,
Well,
hey,
let-
Corey.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Yes, hey, Dennis.
Hey, what's going on?
So
Can I say something really quick to you guys?
Yes, go ahead.
Go
I
for
don't
it.
hear
Don't interrupt her.
I'm here for being a fiend and a shit poster right now. No positive for me.
So you already know how I'm coming.
Yeah.
But so I get both perspectives. So where I stand is, what's the issue with him trying to figure out his dream, right? We all have a dream. We're chasing it. He said he don't know what he's doing. He said he's just trying to figure it out. What if it was a quick claim deed, right?
No,
Now,
it is. There's
okay.
no if. It is.
Okay, it is, right? So, Bass, I understand your stance on it because history has shown that when you do those type of deeds without having a legitimate lawyer behind you, oftentimes, like how Bass said, you put in the work and then the owner come in and scoop it from underneath you. But now if Dennis put some countermeasures in place so that doesn't happen, he said that the guy who owns the building, right, is going to help you out. He's a lawyer. Here's a couple of things for you, Dennis. Legally, he shouldn't be helping you out with legal advice because this would pan out in his own interest.
Yeah,
But make a
conflict of
contract.
interest.
Yeah, I can't even talk today.
Conflict
Make
of
a contract.
interest.
Yeah, conflict of interest. Make a contract with him to cover your ass. I don't find anything wrong in chasing your dreams, trying to figure it the hell out.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
No,
it's hard. I think B-Vaz is very passionate and he knows certain stuff. Now we can't deny he don't know everything, but B-Vaz knows some stuff. And I think ultimately he probably was trying to look out for you. And right now you on that path of I don't need nobody's help. Let me figure this the hell out. This is my baby. If I fall, I'm gonna get the hell up. And I get that. I get
Can I
that.
You're
can
fucking
can I
Dennis, you
can
have
I
a
hold on? No,
contract,
no,
right?
can I real quick? Can I real
You're
quick?
fucking fiend, Roy.
Real quick. I'm gonna make this all make sense. Roy, can I please just have 2 minutes and no cut off? Just
Go
I
ahead,
promise.
dude.
Cut me off for 2
Go
minutes.
ahead.
Guys,
No
don't
problem.
just please let me get this off without cutting me off for 2 minutes. Okay. This is first off this. This is what we're dealing with right now. My channel is a low cow channel. So I made myself look crazy and let these people disrespect and bully me and this and that. And I made because it made for funny content. Even Rory called me out for letting people come on and mock me and in my face not booting them. He said he would never allow it. And I allowed it. So what happened was when I said enough is enough, I'm making too much money. I'm good. I don't need YouTube. I'm done with the trolling. And I started booting everybody for good. This was one of the people that got booted. Now, instead of him just going away, he decided to, at that point, make my life hell because some guy made a BBB. I didn't make that up. And he decided to put me onto that. So then I took the backlash. So since October, he has put my job phone number up. And yes, I got myself fired because I was streaming. But
1-800 go FedEx.
hold on. Let me finish. No, it was actually the local office. But here's the
1-800
situation.
go FedEx.
I got myself fired because I wasn't streaming. I was streaming while working, but there's thousands of FedEx drivers streaming on TikTok and on YouTube their day, and they ain't getting no trouble because nobody cares. But I got in trouble directly from the corporation. They were going to sue me if I didn't remove all those videos because they said, because somebody was calling, harassing, and they brought the attention to my channel. I got fired from this job was great at the time. Fired. Secondly, somebody, I'm not going to say who, decided to tag sports books that I was using at the time in videos about the so-called bonus watching, which is legal and lawful. It's just unethical, but who cares about a Costa Rica sports book? And that got my account shut down to where I was limited to one book, and I lost over $6,000 of money in a matter of like 2 weeks from 2 accounts getting shut down. Thirdly, the guy literally went and they started trying to dox my address, harassing me to the point that I stopped doing YouTube. I lost my appetite and I got depressed because I'm like, this is craziness. And it would start scaring people around me. And then I had to just stop and I had to worry about their safety. And then it got to the point that my every video I would put out would get restreamed with lies to where these individuals were calling the sheriff department, telling them that I'm stealing a deed from an elderly person or
told on
whatever.
yourself. No one called them.
Which, mind you, we're going to get into a lawyer in a second, but they said I stole this deed from an elderly person, which was a lie.
Was
They
it real
said that-
lifing you?
Yeah. They said they actually called the sheriff department. They were calling, harassing.
DJ
Said,
called
hold
on himself.
on. Let me finish.
Don't believe it, fool.
Roy,
He's
you know
lying.
this dude's about to go crazy, man. Can you just let me finish my point real quick before he starts going crazy? So
I'm going next after DJ.
They're calling the sheriff department saying I'm doing fraud. They also were calling the police. They tried to call the police here to say that I stole I stole 15,000 in a day from my girlfriend, who, mind you, had a stroke, which is not a laughing matter. They decided to mock by calling her like Callie Hawkins and talking about how she's retarded because she had 2 strokes. Well, she didn't have 2 strokes, but they're clowning this woman that's innocent.
Who's they?
And this is coming. These 2 individuals right here. Like, look at the channel. They're calling her Callie Hawkins, clowning her. She's innocent. Talking about how
I never know she had a stroke.
Yeah, she had a stroke, but she's the smartest person I know, and she's smart. But they're pretty much putting that out there. So then on top of that, okay, now you have a situation that I'm minding my business. They're just mad that I don't want to deal with none of them. So he literally was stealing all my videos. Whenever I post a video, he was telling people to not watch my video on my channel. He's going to be restreaming on his channel. So at that point, I let it go for like a month. Then I said, I'm striking. I started striking every single video because this dude is literally stealing my work. And then he's cutting it off after 2 minutes saying, okay, this is a lie. That's a lie. This is a lie. And it's all the truth. And he's hurting my business.
Unfortunately, for Dennis, what he's doing is, fair use.
Nope, so let me tell you why it's not fair.
That's why he's
fair
getting
use.
away with it, because it's legal.
No. Let me tell you why it's not fair use, Thunder. Because he put a post out stating that he's going to restream my whole stream, and there's no need to watch on my channel. And literally within that 2-week period, my channel numbers had dipped, my money has dipped, and it's all because of the fact that when I'm streaming and he's restreaming me while I'm streaming, now I go from 33 people to freaking 10 people, and they're all watching his stream because he's lying and mocking, and these people are allowed to
if you're
talk.
striking it, why isn't YouTube doing anything about it if it's not fair use?
Because I have a heart, and because the one video that did get taken down and he got struck, I actually gave him the evidence, but the other 2 strikes, I decided to not give the evidence, and I might just do it after this live stream. I was trying to be fair, but I might just do it because he wants to act cocky, like he is immune to strikes.
Okay,
I'm right
I've been sitting patiently. I want to say this 2 minutes, and I'll get out of everybody's hair.
Go, Scott.
What's up, Thunder? I want to say this.
Hey.
There has been a time when Dennis was on stream in his new apartment. He walked out of his apartment. He walked for 2 minutes, showed a sign to a restaurant called Out of Time Soul Food. This fucking dude doxes himself on stream. He showed the fucking menu to the fucking chat of where he's at. He does that shit to himself. We don't go out there and look for it, Thunder. He gives us what's in his stream.
Because you do that.
Oh my God. You can't say people dox you when you dox yourself. You're an idiot. That's like showing your address, Thunder, and be like, oh, they're doxing me. You showed your address.
Don't matter. You don't put it on YouTube.
Idiot.
You don't
put
it
on
idiot.
YouTube,
You moron. You dox yourself. You drive around and show your street numbers. Idiot. You dox yourself. Idiot.
You showed your own home.
Idiot. Moron. Fucking idiot.
Okay,
dox yourself, idiot.
I'm gonna leave now because now you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's kind of too far.
Calm down, Scott. Calm down, Scott.
So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. What he's saying is that in legal terms also, when you put it out there yourself and you might not have given your physical address, he can put it out there because you did it yourself. Now, if you would have had sent him
idiot
and saying that this is where you live near, and then you put that out, then yeah, you would have some legal ground. But I get that. I think that Dennis, y'all know me, I'ma always be chill. I really feel like both of y'all beefing at this point is so crazy because even though we all were talking like that, I get on YouTube and I see y'all working together. I thought y'all was the dream team and doing great. So it's really sad to see you guys beefing like this. But
what she said. Because I didn't even know these 2 were beefing till today, till just now, to be honest with you. I didn't even know it. I haven't been watching either channel.
I didn't know until like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I'm not beefing with him. He just won't stop.
Series.
Literally, I don't even
The
talk
amazing
about it. He just
series
won't
is
stop.
I thought
successful.
Dennis and Beavis were like tight, man. I was seeing Beavis up on Dennis's panel. I mean, it's been a while though. I haven't been
Yeah,
around
that
their
ended,
channel for a
Thunder.
while.
That ended when DJ wanted to put people's names in his mouth. When I told him to
How long
shut up,
ago?
he didn't listen. So
Do you
How
guys
long
know that
ago?
we watch so many groups like the Migos and other famous groups let ego get in the way, and then you see when they
this ain't
separate.
ego.
No,
This ain't
no,
Laura.
no, hold
Laura,
on.
this ain't ego. What
Roy,
this
we
is?
know,
Let
Roy,
me
you got to go crazy. Come on, man.
let me give you guys both y'all flowers right now. B-Vaz is great when it comes to the tech, the research. Dennis is great at bringing in the crowd. He's great with the theatrics. When we first started all of this out, Dennis, I had told you so long ago. I said, man, listen, you got what it takes. You got what it takes. You just got to stick with it. You know,
Alora,
I think
he
both
has
of y'all.
20 people left laughing at him in his chat. He has 20 people making fun of him.
Why are you doing this, man? I don't want to
And
leave, man. Can
and
you just make him
Scott,
leave,
hey
man?
Scott, how
What's
did
up?
you go from being the head of the council to this?
You can. I'm not talking about that shit. That's old. That's old times. Don't
Yeah,
worry
but
Listen,
how
about.
did you
How
go
old is
from
that? A
there to
year?
this?
That's a year ago. Thunder. Shut up.
Well,
get what
9
you're saying.
Go
months.
go pay. Hey, go pay Flex $12,000 and then get called a faggot by him. How's that feel?
See, Lord, this is what
Oh,
we got to do.
really,
Lord,
bro?
this is what we're
Yeah, you got
doing.
to pay
This is what
12K
we're
to get
doing.
called names. Thunder.
Oh, come on, bro. Don't be using that language up here. We're trying to have a good conversation. Come on, man.
And DJ came out today too. That's nasty work, man. Can't be doing that.
Be fast.
See, y'all just need to fucking
Crazy.
y'all just need to fucking get it over with. Is
Y'all
what
don't
y'all
have to
need
be. Listen.
I'm
Y'all
top.
don't.
I'm top. Just so you know, there, Roy. I'm top.
Y'all don't have to be friends anymore. I don't see y'all kind of no because
What
y'all
happened
have
to you in Flex, Thunder? What happened to you in Flex?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
y'all,
Okay,
Oh
Scott,
God,
Scott,
Scott, come on, Scott.
stop.
Are you kidding me?
Jesus
y'all have
Christ.
to allow in the
Calm
past.
down.
I didn't know that. I triggered Scott now. That's funny.
That's crazy. Y'all fell out in the past, made up. What I'm saying is, I just think that y'all need a separation period. And Dennis, I understand that you're upset about what Brandon
Ooh.
is doing,
Holly, go up.
repurposing your
Oh my
channel.
gosh.
But
Holly, go up.
it is, I'm sorry, be fast. It is fair use. And it's unfortunate that it goes that far. You know, at first it was a little bit funny, but I'm not gonna lie. Be fast or no, I'm always in that middle ground. My thing is, I literally want to see the both of y'all win, but
Okay.
y'all not gonna win if y'all keep on just tearing each other down. Dennis, you need to focus on your building. You
Hey
need to focus
Scott.
on finding you some partners.
Hey
Be
Scott,
that,
can
be
you
you
leave
win.
can you
You're winning.
leave Scott so Holly can come up? Is that possible?
Hold on, but Alora, this is what I understand.
Holly.
Alora, he just literally said, like, he's gonna call the building department, call this and that and this and that. I'm not doing. I could have called his job by now. I could have called the military if he's even
Then do it.
honorable
No
discharge.
one's
I could do
freaking
all
But
that.
telling you to
Beavis,
do
hey
Now I got
Beavis,
none of
why
that,
would you do
nothing.
that?
So
Beavis,
Dennis,
why would you
Dennis,
do
but
that?
Just try it.
this is
because
my
One
I
at a
got a
time.
mission,
One at
bro.
a
no,
I'm
time.
on a mission.
I
One at
love
a
be that.
time.
And I don't
Love
stop
be
until my
that.
mission's
He knows
complete.
that. But if you
And
feel
we're
that
halfway there.
that's
We're
what he's doing to
50% complete.
See
you,
that.
have
She's talking,
energy.
man. Respect.
You can't whine about it. If you feel like that's what he's doing to you, then you got to put your big boy hands up and say, "Fuck this shit. I'm with the shit." You gonna have to go to war if that's how you feel. Now I don't want y'all to go to war because I fucking feel like it's stupid as shit. But you can't say I got a heart and then cause fuck that. Having a heart ain't gonna get you nowhere sometimes. If you feel like you're definitely violated, I feel like y'all should have been having conversations in the background. Fuck this YouTube beef going back and forth.
Yeah.
Y'all should have called each other and be like, listen, yo, what's the
Lord,
real
we
problem?
had these talks already. Everything you're saying is since from November because we, Bert, myself, and a few others were backstage talking to DJ, and I told him, keep my name out your freaking mouth. Don't bring me up at all. Not even in storytelling. No, nothing. Keep me. And you know what he does? Not even 4 hours later, goes on Roy's Live and proceeds to talk about me. And I was like, that's it, bro. You're done. That's how we will roll. We ain't going to play this game of you continually doing stuff that I tell you to shut up for. And now you think that this
You
is going to just
fucking
go
piece
away?
of fucking shit, woman
Doesn't work
beating
that
ass
way.
motherfucker. Shut the
Doesn't
fuck
work
up.
that way.
Like you fucking piece of shit. I offered to fight you. You want to do it, motherfucker. And you want to bring this fucking chick up here? Y'all don't want to. Y'all want this? Y'all can fucking have it. Like fucking relax, dude. Fucking talking like you my fucking dad. You piece of shit. Go be a fucking dad.
It's all right.
Nobody
You don't know what
likes
it's
you.
like to be a dad. I
Nobody
got you.
likes you.
That's why you
And
get
Holly, please don't come up on that bullshit right now. He just went too far talking to me like I'm an abuser, like you're my fucking abusing me, like I'm your fucking bitch. I'm not your fucking bitch. Go fucking talk to your chick like that. Go talk to the woman you beat like that. Don't talk to me like that. You're not my fucking chick or my fucking dude.
I just fucking got here since we want to keep fucking all over the place. I just got in this goddamn place. You want to chill the fuck out?
Holly, don't talk to me like that. Don't want to go there. You know you've been fucking listening in the chat. Go the fuck on.
No, I just got on here. I'm sorry, I have a life. I just got done cooking for my child.
Listen to how this dude's talking like a fucking abuser, and you support this shit. Imagine some woman or some man telling you what he just said to me. Imagine that happening to you, Holly. I don't condone abuse.
Man, you're crying right now. You're crying all over yourself. Go clean yourself up.
Got in here, please.
Okay, Holly, you need to turn up your volume.
Can you hear me better?
Piece of fucking shit. I offered to fight you. You said fucking no.
Put it
piece
close
of
to your
shit.
face.
Can you hear me?
I offered to fight your big ass.
The mic is on the other one, the other side. The mic's on the other
Roy,
side.
why don't you tell him to fight me, Roy? He's a piece of shit. I offered to fight his big fat ass.
Okay.
Nobody, grown men don't fight. Only babies. You're a baby.
Look,
piece of fucking shit.
Go get your bib.
Just got on YouTube just now because I have been busy. I don't know what was said so far, but I saw Roy was live, and then I came on the live and saw that you were up here and was like, I want to come up. So first of all, fuck all the way off with that because I haven't done anything. I mean, I don't know what the fuck has your panties in a wad, but I'm still catching up.
Okay.
I'm confused. Does she not realize that I'm literally personally being fucking like doxed, being fucking threat of violence?
First of all, Dennis, we've all been there. I've been doxed more than anybody. I've lost a job. I've had people contact my mom. I've had it all, bro. So it's just one of those things. You're gonna have people to do it, bro. You're just gonna have to suck that shit up.
But what if the motherfucker is bragging about it every day on YouTube? You realize I'm dealing with the IRS right now? You realize I'm dealing with the IRS because this motherfucker? I'm dealing with the IRS.
Poor baby.
Why do you think that everything that's happened is because of him? Your
Holly,
book
somebody
got
reported
canceled
me
because you did something illegal.
What was fucking illegal, Holly? Smartest woman in the building. What was illegal? Tell me what was illegal about what I did, smarty pants. What was illegal?
Okay. One thing. Hold on before y'all get into it. Can I go make a sandwich and you guys can behave yourselves?
Go ahead. I want Holly to tell us what was illegal.
Behave yourselves. I gotta make a sandwich.
Dennis, you admitted.
No, Holly. You just said I did something illegal. What that? You see the type of accusations the Lord they making, trying to get me put in jail? What did I do illegal, Holly?
Oh my God. Why don't you go back to your live?
I'm new to all of this. I don't know anything about
Why don't you go back to the live?
Holly, tell me something illegal I did. Tell me something illegal I did. You and Beavis, tell me something illegal I did.
Oh, can I take this one?
Yeah, tell me something illegal I did. I won't cut you off. Go for it.
Hi, Laura.
Did you or did you not admit that you're a bonus abuser and got violated TOS? That's why your sports books got cooked?
There you go.
Nope, never admitted that. I said that
somebody go to your live.
Can I
check out the Amazing series, y'all? I break all that down about him being a bonus abuser.
Y'all talk, and then I won't cut you off. Go for it. Tell me what I did illegal. I won't cut you off. Don't cut me off. Go ahead.
Just check out the Amazing series there, DJ. Everything you need to know is there.
Are you kidding, Brandon? He doesn't have to check that. All he has to do is go back to his lives where he admitted it.
The ones he'll delete.
For real?
To be fair, guys, that's kind of shady to be reporting him, though, y'all. What happened to
you damn right we're going to do that because how dare he be a gambling addict admitted and be on the sports books?
I mean,
right.
but guys.
Admitted gambling addict going on betting right now as we speak, by the way. A gambling addict
legally run it up. Legally run it up.
Gambling addict who bonus abuses.
Legally running it up right now.
Who's a known bonus abuser, has been deemed a bonus abuser. Once the other sports books catch up, he's done. Just so you know, all of them are gonna know. Because you can't walk around being a bonus abuser.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Hold on.
Here's what I'll tell you. When you steal from a company, do you get penalized for it? Because that's
Allure,
stealing, by the way.
Allure, didn't they just say that? Didn't I just say
If
that they
that's
would
the
let me
case, then
respond?
all guys should be writing a petition to get our commander in chief out of office. I just feel like if that's the light that we're gonna be holding everybody else to. I don't y'all know me and Dennis, we have our ups and downs. Y'all know Bivaz is that's my brother from another mother. But I'm also like a person who is Switzerland. So for me personally, I look at it like ain't shit Dennis doing affecting me or my pocket. So why the fuck am I gonna call and report his ass for anything?
Oh,
And see, that's
DJ's
the
threatened
thing.
to attack me physically. He's also threatened to do imminent harm to me with a weapon on his own lives.
Now that's
And
different. That's
Okay,
different.
so
so there we go. We're
Let me
fiends
tell
right
you
now.
so
We're
now.
fiends.
Allure,
We're fiends.
Wait. I literally let y'all go
We're
into the bonus
fiends.
abuse.
You didn't
Hold
let
on,
me
y'all.
say
Hold on,
shit.
wait. I let y'all talk
Can't be
about the bonus abuse.
throwing
Now y'all trying
violence
to
out
hold
there.
on. Y'all trying to change subjects now. Let me
Oh
finish the bonus
We're
abuse.
talking about illegal acts.
No. Let me
Well,
let
let
me
her
finish the
respond. Respond real quick, y'all.
This is the
First
thing.
off, for
First of
no,
all,
that, no, Holly, you
this
just said that I did bonus abuse. Let me
you little
respond to
bitch.
the Holly. You just said I did bonus abuse, so I'm responding to that. Then you can go to the next accusation. Let me just respond
Y'all want to
once
hear what he
again.
got to say? Y'all want to hear what he got to say? Let him say it.
Okay, so first off, if you type in on Gemini or anywhere you want to go Google, you would realize that Bovada, who offers bonuses, which is $600 a week, okay, they were offering me, and they offer everybody. You can get that bonus for being a regular player, and it's a Costa Rica book, whatever, Costa Rica book. So pretty much, you're allowed to use these bonuses, and if you get caught bonus abuse and whatever you want to call it, they just shut your account down. There's nothing unlawful, illegal in America, and nothing they can do about it. Now, these sports books, the real ones I'm using now, I am not getting no bonuses. I got actually one bonus from the one company, but other than that, I don't get bonuses because they're American books and they don't give bonuses. So it ain't nothing illegal about that. So go and give me the next one.
Okay, I
Actually,
get that.
he said I tried to shoot him. He said I threatened to harm. First off, I said that I would box him in a ring, so that way he's got like 100 pounds over me. I said I would box him. That way it's legal, lawful, and nobody's going to jail. Secondly, I said if he tried to fight me fist to fist, he can just sit on me, he can bear hug me. I said I'm going to shoot him. I said I'm not fighting him fist to fist because he's too fat and it's going to hurt
You
my
need to
hand.
stop
And I told
talking,
him
Don't say.
DJ.
I told
You
him I
shouldn't
would
say
You need
shoot
stuff
to
like
him.
stop
that, y'all.
talking.
No, I told him I would
You
shoot
need
him
to
if
Are
he
a
you
came
need to stop
in my
talking.
face.
motherfucking liar.
You
Yeah.
gotta stop
So,
talking right now.
I
so
didn't
yeah,
say
you
I was
should
gonna. I didn't say I was gonna
don't
shoot him.
say that. I know, but still, it can be taken out of
Roy,
context and use that against you.
Roy, if I pull up on you, Roy, and you're handicapped, okay, like if I got 150 pounds over you, Roy, and you're disabled, and you got your weapon, which you know, Roy, you're gonna have a weapon. You telling me you want to shoot that guy if he's beating you up?
I mean, yeah, true,
True.
It's
but
legal. I can
Yeah, but
literally
you are
defend myself.
directly threatening the
but
person
but
you're
to be
I'm
fair,
accusing.
not.
It's a
a lot of
Don't
you
different
come in my
guys,
space.
a lot of you guys on your channel though, Dennis, especially Ski, I hear you guys threaten Bivaz a lot,
I
and I
never
just
did.
scroll up. I ain't heard you, but I heard Ski. The thing is, Bivaz may be a little bit plus size now, but y'all don't know him the way that I know him. That man is an ex-marine. He ain't Bivaz isn't where he used to be. That man would used to he's not there anymore. He got help, he got counseling. So the old him would be down for that. You know, he has some personal growth in his life, you know, and sometimes a lot of people use that against him, you know, but he paid his debt to society. He got help. He voluntarily got help. Not a lot of people do that, you know, and
So
just the
you
the threats,
know,
y'all shouldn't do
then
that.
I'm sure Bevaz has told you or exactly when I came into this scenario because of what was done to me and what was said. I'm sure he's told you the
No,
details.
he didn't tell me. You know
We
what,
haven't
Holly?
spoken about
I don't really get into this too much. I'll see it.
yeah.
Vivas may tell me something, but he knows that I
She
don't like the
stays out of
drama
it.
too much. Yeah.
Allure, when Ski was threatening him, talking about he's gonna pull up on Beavis, did I not tell Ski to stop talking? Don't say
I
nothing
heard,
because I
yeah,
have
I
nothing to
heard
do
you
with that.
tell him
I've
that.
never ever threatened this man. I would never, Allure, you know good and
You
well I would never
lying
shoot
now.
nobody.
Now you lying.
Allure,
You
Allure,
already did.
you
You
know
just
me.
did
You know I
already.
would never hurt anybody. You know all the
You
stuff that
just
people do to
lying.
me.
Stop
I have
talking, dude. You're
She
I have
lying.
watched the
Stop.
proof.
live stream. She
I have
watched the
I'm
live
gonna
proof.
say, I'm
stream.
gonna say I haven't seen you threaten him. I have seen Ski, and you
And
know
I literally said,
I
don't
don't
do it.
really, and yeah, I heard that, but I don't know Ski like that. And to think that, you know, Brandon's like this sitting
Alora,
duck that you're gonna roll. I mean, be vast is the
can I
sitting
say
duck you're gonna roll
something
up
to
on.
you?
That's not the case.
Can I say something to you real quick, Alora? First of all,
Okay.
this is the first time I've ever met you, which it's nice
Nice
to
to
meet
meet
you
you.
finally. Second of all, this man up in this other motherfucking corner up here, the reason I became so involved, because one time I went and get something he had to say and I was drug ever since, to the point to where he threatened to show domestic abuse photos to everyone on YouTube if I went against him.
Holly, you
And
know what?
no,
I'm
you
about
need
to
to shut
leave.
the
I'm gonna
fuck
make a
up for a
video. I'm gonna
second.
make a video with our text stream. I'm gonna make
You
a video with our
please,
text because now the Lord,
please,
she's trying to use
Dennis,
the white
no,
man.
Dennis,
She's trying to use the
you
white
need,
woman against the black man.
no, no,
That's what she's
what you
doing right
need to
now.
do,
I'm gonna dox our
let me
messages
tell you
after
what you
the
need to
stream is
do.
over. I'm
What
doxing our
you need to
messages.
do, what you need to do
Actually, I'm gonna do it right now.
is watch everything you're fucking saying because it's being transcribed. One.
don't do that.
Two,
That's
you
fine. I'm
need
about to
to
show our messages
answer.
right now.
You need to answer your door because you've been tried to be served twice and haven't answered the motherfucking door. So you need to do that too.
Polly, give me a time. I will show up. Give me a time. When you want me to show up somewhere? I'll show up at the YMCA. How about Wednesday? Wednesday at 6:00, I'll be at the. Actually, I got a game I got to coach
He's
tomorrow.
going
How
to
about this?
Youngstown,
Holly.
Make
Yeah,
sure
I'm
you
going
go
to
to
Holly.
21 West
Youngstown. I'm
Federal
going to
Street
Youngstown.
Wednesday.
I'll meet you on
Oh my
Thursday.
God.
Thursday, give me a time on Thursday. I'll meet you at 21 West Federal Street, Holly. Or whoever serves me. I'll meet you. I'll be outside on live stream and I'll sit out there for a half an hour waiting for you, Holly. If I'm there on Thursday, and if I'm not there on Thursday, I will give you the address where I'm at in Wilmington, YMCA or whatever. I will live stream so that way it will be served. I'll be served on camera. I got you
For
Dennis,
for
what?
sure.
do you
Or do
know?
you want to serve me tomorrow, Holly? You want to serve me
Serve for
tomorrow
Oh
in
my
what?
Wilmington?
God.
What's easier for you, Wilmington or Youngstown? You let me know.
Serve
I'll make
for
myself
what?
available.
First of all, you need to let me finish what I'm saying. For
Serve for
one.
what?
Yeah, let
I don't
let,
know.
let
I'm
yeah,
letting
let
her
her
serve
finish.
me. Give me a time.
Okay. Second of all, the one day that you did go up on stream and start reading our text, you need to understand that there are other people that have the original text too, and you skipped over so much of it.
Holly, you
Okay.
just said
Let
somebody
me
came to my house to
finish.
serve me. You
Let
just
me
made up a lie and
finish.
said I'm hiding. I'm not hiding.
Dennis, let her get a point across, and then if after he gets his point across, let him get what he got to say off his chest. Go ahead, Holly.
Okay, you have said so many fucking things that have been just extremely hateful. You have threatened me, Dennis. Okay? You have put that in a text that people have. I have a lawyer working and transcribing every live you had where you did threaten BVAS and you didn't say for Ski to not do it, and Ski said it too. It's in black and white. Stop lying. That's all you have to do is stop fucking lying to people. That's it. That's all anybody has asked you to do is stop lying. Stop making up stories. Stop acting like you're a motherfucking victim when you're not. Stop. Just stop. And stop dragging people that used to support you for tooth and nail and through everything, like I did, like Brazy did. We were, every fucking time someone had something against you, we were the first ones there.
Okay.
And you drug us worse than anybody because we disagreed with something you said, and we have been drugged through the mud and through the fucking filth ever since.
Holly, I hear a lot of hurt in your
Hold
voice.
on, Laura.
Yes,
Laura, you gotta let me. Hold on, Laura. You gotta let me respond.
It's extremely hurtful.
Go ahead, Holly. Finish. Go to finish, and then you gotta let me respond.
It's extremely hurtful because just like Brazy, the one time we had a disagreement of something that he didn't like that we said, anything personal that we'd ever told him was brought out to the complete public. We were drugged like we were pieces of shit.
Yep.
We were treated like trash. And then laughed about that it was just for entertainment purposes.
Sure enough, did. Diabolical.
Okay,
I had so many people that could not believe, Alora, the shit that he said about me. For no reason. Nothing. And all over because I had asked, like you told me to, on a stream about $30 motherfucking dollars.
$30.
And I did exactly like you asked me to and went to Nav. And because I did that, I was drugged over and over and over after supporting you for almost 2 years against so many motherfuckers.
Okay. So
Okay, so my turn, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
one second. Before you respond, I want you to think about anything. She said she's gonna serve you with some papers. Think about what you want to say, and if you could
No, I
legally.
don't need that. I don't need none. I don't need none of that, Lord. She's that. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm sorry.
You try not to.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful. Just look,
She's a lady.
you tell me where and when, and I will be here. Like, this is what I mean, Lord, by lies. I'm minding my business, Lord. I didn't talk, like, I'm just minding my business. She just came over here and said that I've been hiding from getting served. I literally document everywhere I'm gonna be at. The basketball games I coach, YMCA I'm playing basketball at. I've been live streaming my life for months. If she wants to serve me, she can serve me. I'm literally telling her right now, whatever's convenient for her, Wilmington, Youngstown, you tell me where, and I'll tell you exactly where I'll be at, and come serve me. Okay. Otherwise, that's a crock of bullshit. I'm not hiding. Secondly, she said that. Let me make this clear. I have no issue with Brazy, but if it was for Brazy, and mind you, she didn't have time to talk to me about the building, which is why she's beefing with me. This black man wouldn't own a fucking piece of freaking amazing real estate in Youngstown.
You're blaming her for that.
Once again, I didn't cut you off. I let you go. Once again, if I listened to her advice, which was, I don't have time to go over the details and make it work, but don't do the deal because it's a sucker deal. It's stupid. Don't do the deal. You're going to get screwed over again. Then I would not have this building. And Laura knows how valuable it is for a black person in Youngstown to have prime real estate. And that building is prime real estate. Across the street, $1 million they're pumping in that center. Secondly, that $30, Laura, you know good and damn well, Laura, you know that if somebody asks me for $100, I'm going to find a way to get them 150, 60, anything. Holly, let me finish, because everything I'm saying is truthful, and I'm going to put our text messages out just to show people it's truthful. I'm going to put them all out because legally, we're a two-party state. I mean, a one-party state. I can put all text messages out I want.
You have to have my permission.
Nope, not in Texas.
Read the
you were in Texas.
Law,
you were in Texas.
If you do this, you're going to be in a lot more motherfucking trouble.
What's up, Kay?
Okay, let me finish my point. I let you go. I'm going to put out messages since she keeps lying. Since she's making this lie up that I'm literally like lying through text messages.
Okay.
Lord, she was in my chat like asking people for money, and I felt bad. And I said, Holly, if you come up, I'll give you $30 for freaking a half an. I said $30 if you stay up for a half an hour. And I said, Holly, I'll send you Zelle right now. This was the same day that I just got a $25,000 deposit, which I sent to Holly, a screenshot. Okay, a couple weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I got 25 in my account. So I told her if she come up for half an hour, I'll give her $30. I said, what's your Zelle? Hold on, Holly, I got the stream. I said, what's your Zelle email? She said, I don't have Zelle. I only have Cash App. I said, okay, you got to get Nav to send you the money because I don't have Cash App. Everybody knows my account got shut down. So in the morning, she didn't tell Nav straight up, Nav. Then it said, send me $30. I don't know what she said to him. She never asked me. She waited until I'm getting attacked by this dude up top.
You told me not to.
Holly, let me finish, Holly, please. Let me finish. You can whatever, debunk whatever. But
this little bitch.
She decided to sit here and go on my live stream where I'm getting attacked by this dude. She decides to go in there and say, Dennis, that $30 you've been avoiding paying me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Holly.
I didn't say that.
Okay, what did you say then? Just please tell me what you say exactly. What did you say?
I went in to your live stream and I was like, literally, if you get the transcript out from that live.
Oh, just tell us. I believe you.
I'm telling you. I said, hey, you reminded me to tell you about the $30. I'm telling you. That's exactly what I said.
Laura, tell me this. Okay, Holly, Laura, if you got these people up top calling me broke, going crazy, doxing, doing all this crazy stuff, and she knew that they were all attacking me, and I was depressed and sad. Wouldn't you, Laura, if I owed you, hold on, if I owed you $30, which in the past when I let her have money, she just texted me, she never asked me on stream. So wouldn't you, Laura, just text me and say, Dennis, can you send that $30? Or tell Nav to send it? This is what she did, Laura. I'm gonna put the messages out, and you can look in like an hour or two.
I'm literally warning him not
She
to
was
do
literally
that.
writing me. She was literally writing me long ass messages about nothing about money, but about how you feel. I know you're getting attacked and this and that and blah blah
Hey.
blah. And I don't want to hear it because she's fake. She was on that channel supporting it, so I didn't want to hear it. But here's the thing. All she had to do was say, Dennis, can you send me the $30? She could have said, send me $100. I would have gave her whatever. She knows that. Like in the past, she asked me for money. I said, don't pay me back, Holly. I said, don't pay me back. Are
I
you lying? Am
literally
I lying?
texted you.
Holly,
So
am I lying?
it sounds to me, because I can't, I know what I would do, but I'm not Holly, so I can't say if what she did was wrong or right. I could say if I would have texted you, you've
I
loaned me
did.
money
Easy.
before.
I did.
And but I think that with you two, it may be misunderstanding.
No,
that
she was trying to put me on blast and make me
No,
look
I
broke. That's the point.
wasn't.
Everybody was bashing me for being
All right,
broke that day.
Can
Dennis,
y'all two stop with the back and forth and let Kay get a minute, please?
Wait, one second, Dennis.
Kay
Maybe
called Cali girl names. I'm not going to be on here with her. I'm out of here. I don't want to hear nothing from her. Don't say my name, Kay. You can talk to them. Don't say my name.
maybe you
I've been telling you
misperceived.
that for the longest, and you still said my name.
Maybe you misperceived what her intentions were. It doesn't seem, I don't know her, but it doesn't seem like she's malice.
I never had been.
Laura,
That's the
I'm going to send you the
thing.
text thread, Laura, and you tell me, did she say anything about send me $30? If she would have said send me $30, I would have said, I forgot. She knew I told her. You know I got bad memory.
Do you remember, Dennis? Do you remember? You said, why didn't you just text me? And I said, I did. And you said, really? Prove it. I sent you the screenshot that I had texted you before ever going online.
Not about $30. You never said $30.
Oh my God.
I want you both to listen to this. You guys are, yes,
That's the point. I got 25,000 in my account. She's talking about 30 petty ass dollars.
No, it's not.
You know, I already gave it to you.
Well,
I
my
don't think
question
it's-
is,
I
why
don't think
are
that she said that
you
she
offering to
wanted
pay people to stay on your channel in the first place? What the fuck
Because
is that?
I was trying to help her out because I knew she probably needed the money. No offense to you, Holly. I'm just that guy. I try to help people
Sorry
out.
to interrupt, but that was my whole thing, Roy. Like he put himself in this situation.
No, I
You know
didn't.
what
I
I'm
want to
saying?
help her
Like
out
it was.
without her feeling
You
like
said
a
don't. You said don't.
freeloader.
You said don't say your name. And honestly, I was gonna come on and apologize to you because I was real disrespectful last time you and I spoke.
Well, I appreciate
I was
that.
gonna apologize about that, but fuck
I'm
it.
sorry to
Fuck
say
it.
that about.
Fuck it. No.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Fuck it.
Okay. Go
Fuck it.
ahead. Go ahead. You wasn't gonna apologize. You just used
You
that
already
as a
gave
cover.
me
Go ahead.
you already gave me the wrong energy because
Go
when
ahead.
they were
You got
telling
it.
me to speak, you said don't say my fucking name or whatever it was that you said. So that changed my energy. Okay. I just need you to understand that your energy kind of shapes everybody else's. Okay. And I've been looking at this from an outside perspective. I've never given a fuck. I'm not your friend. I'm not your brother. I'm not your sister. I'm literally a watcher like everybody else. And what I've always said to you from the beginning is just the relationship that you have with the people who watch you has been weird to me. It's been weird. And that speaks to some of the stuff that Holly was just speaking to. All this, I feel like Allure, how do you say your name first of all? Allure. Okay, sorry. So I feel like you and I kind of have similar perspectives. It sounds like you've been following Dennis longer than I have, but I didn't give a fuck. Like I genuinely haven't given a fuck.
I'm gonna go. You
bye,
call
love
Cali girl.
you.
You call Cali
Bye,
girl
love
and
you.
disabled shit, and that she didn't deserve none of that. You're a piece of shit.
No, I said this. I said that she was handicapped, and is that not
you
true?
kept clowning her. You put wheelchairs.
Is that not true?
No, she's not handy.
No. What I said in my statement, and that's because you have issues reading and comprehending. You have issues reading. You have
Imagine if I
issues
talked about
reading
your
and
mental illness. Imagine if I talked about your mental illness.
I don't have a mental illness. Aren't you the bipolar schizophrenic?
You wear
what part of
makeup? You got mental disorder.
I had some on yesterday.
No,
I had some on this morning.
Lord, Man Day was yesterday. Man Day was yesterday.
I had some on yesterday, and you be watching. So again, no, Allure, I don't want you to calm him down. Don't if you're supposed to crash out, let him get it. DJ, you have an obvious mental illness. You can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me. I'm a parent.
I know,
but again, I consider the source in which it's coming from, and you're slow. So what you think about me matters not. Okay. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. Okay?
DJ be playing Star Wars.
Like real shit. And keep in mind, I'm the same person with the mental illness that you were asking to help your daughter start a YouTube channel and teach her how to do makeup. So remember the shit. remember the shit that you motherfucking say. And that's your issue. You put your whole life on the fucking internet and you don't comprehend what it is that you're saying. You don't comprehend what it is that you're doing most of the time. And honestly, I've been advocating for mental health the whole motherfucking time, because what I've said I don't think it's a laughing matter. You're funny to laugh at. You're a joke. Okay. At this point, let's just be real here. Okay. I'm gonna be blunt about it. You've been jester maxing, okay, your entire YouTube career, and you think that because
Dude,
you insert your
jester
I'm not
maxing.
asking. Look at your teeth. You're 40. You have 3 sets of teeth on the top and the fucking bottom, and you were talking about fucking Invisalign. You know why we haven't seen Invisalign? You want to see, but if you had a bag. If you had a bag and you care so much about what people think, why the fuck wouldn't you invest some of it in your fucking mouth?
Because God
instead of spending $10,000 on their building, you probably should have fucking got veneers, bitch.
I don't need that. I don't care what nobody thinks about me in reality.
That's what you see when you look at me with my wig and my makeup on, with my mental illness having ass. Okay, but anyway. On to the next.
Okay.
I feel like you're a fucking crazy person with a phone in your fucking hand. Point blank motherfucking period. So I've been advocating for mental health, and I haven't been behind the scenes fucking throwing shade at you. And this is just me being objective. Okay. I tell it to Brandon all the time. I thought that he was going a bit too far, but I kind of get it.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of get it, because you make it fucking easy. And the fact that you always want to throw a fucking spike you want to throw a shuriken at a motherfucker and then say, oh, I was just joking, or for other people not to take it serious, and you actually be shooting shots at people. And when people shoot back at you, you want to ball up in a corner like the bitch that I called you. Yep. You want to ball up in a fucking fetal position like the bitch that I called you when I was on your motherfucking channel, and act like a sub man and be that fucking beta, and you want people to have mercy on you. But when you're on a high from your fucking mental illness, everybody else is below you and you're a piece of shit. Nobody's going to have grace for you.
All right, well,
nobody's going to have grace. Bye, I love you, bitch. You're not the show. It's going to continue. It's going to continue whether you're here or not. It's going to continue whether you're here or not.
So I'm really shocked that he made that joke about UK, and I'm so sorry, because that's
he always does lowbrow stuff like that, and he sneaks them in, and he thinks that I'm supposed to look the other way, like I didn't notice it. I'm an intellect. He is not.
For me, that's new, because on my channel, he's always been the defender.
That way, Laura. Remember, I told you the way he women bashes.
He women bashed a lot, but he also.
I always said I thought he was in the closet, and then earlier today, before he did a live stream, like earlier, like 3 o'clock, he came out. He's like, I'm coming out on Facebook. I said, all right, let's go.
Here's the thing, right?
I guess if I have mental illness, and no shade, but just to say,
I came on just for Laura for a second. Can Laura say what she got to say, and I'm leaving? I'm not gonna have this, because this is gonna be content.
Roy, and to be fair, Roy, this is your channel. Don't be letting him drop up and down on your shit like he's the star of the show. No, like he's the star of the show.
Hey, did you donate to Roy? I could have donated to Roy. Roy, you want another $10 for him to shut the fuck up? I'll give you another $10.
Roy, are they allowed to steal your content or take your content? If they are, I gotta go, man, because they're using this as content.
They should ask if they're going to use my shit.
No, I'm saying, are you going to allow them to use this as content? If they're going to use this as content, I got to go, because they're making a moment right now. On his channel.
I can't stop him if he doesn't have
fair use. I got to go. Laura, you can hit me up personally if you want to, but I'm not letting them make content on me. I'm out.
Lord, he's just not logical. And when people say what he doesn't want to hear, he takes it as a personal attack as opposed to fact. Again, passion cannot outweigh fact. And that is my issue with Dennis. People are entitled to believe and experience him however they feel and experience about him. And his actions, excuse me, I'm smoking. His actions shape how people view him and how people perceive him, and he doesn't understand it. He thinks that because he says 1,000,000 words in 30 seconds to try to confuse you, that whatever point he lands on should be your perception. It's craziness.
He's great. He's great at. He's a great showman. But this is my thing.
He comes across as a drunk. He comes across as a drunk.
So what I was saying was, the joke that he made about you, that was deplorable. I don't like that.
That was
But
horrible.
but this is my thing. He's always been an advocate for transgender women.
Girl, it doesn't
And
even bother me because I'm not a transgender woman. I'm a man with a wig on.
Man,
I'm bald
right.
head right now. Okay. I'm bald
okay,
head right
okay.
motherfucking now
But
with a
but
5 o'clock
in
shadow.
period,
Okay. But
Well,
that attests to my level of skill because I do
and
transformations. You
my
know what I'm
apologies
saying?
for mis my
Oh
apologies for
no,
missing you.
no,
Yeah,
it's okay.
no,
You wouldn't have known
I want
unless
to
I
be
clarified.
yeah, I want to be respectful always. But personally, that's something that he's always advocated about. And so for
Girl,
me, it
he's
was shocking.
jealous. He's jealous
It
because
was
I can come on screen and poop and get more views than him.
you sure could. You sure could, Kay.
but
She's
here's my
Real
staring
thing.
at
shit.
like
That
40,000
here's
views this
my thing
screen.
too, though. Y'all know I'm a try to be. I don't believe in shaming anybody. And if I don't think he's in the closet. But if he is in the
Oh,
closet, it's his right.
definitely.
I'm gonna tell
The
you my
Right?
thought
closet made him
process on that
toxic.
allure, and I
It's
can
like
speak on it very well. Most men with the level of woman hate that Dennis has tends to be fighting with something internally, and it's typically their sexuality. Living the lifestyle that I've lived in, I've come across a lot of men just like Dennis. Okay, so I know full well, and I'm not saying anything about his sexuality because I don't know anything like that for certain. He's never made a pass at me. I've never made a pass at him. It's never been that type of energy, point blank, period. It was a creator to creator type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't surprise me if it came out that he was.
And see, can I
Because
say
he's a
something,
fucking woman
Laura?
hater at his core, and it's disgusting.
Can
so
I?
go ahead, Holly.
No, I'm sorry. The thing, let me give you just a small backstory of what he's talking about, okay? With this whole, she needed the money, she was broke, whatever. First of all, I do have all the transcripts of that one live that he's talking about where I came in, whatever, with the money. Here's the thing. 2 weeks before that happened, I had actually been out of town with my dad in his 16th back surgery, okay? I had all of my cards with me. 4 of them had gotten locked, and I didn't know why, because they're all connected to the American Express card and they're all connected to my bank. Okay. My bank had a fraudulent activity thing happen. So yes, I was shit out of luck. I was 4 hours from home. I was with my father. And did I text him? Yes, I did. And I even said that in there because I was like, listen, I don't know who else to reach out to. I am literally 4 hours from home. And I asked him, I said, can you send me $40 that I can pay you back next week? And he did. And guess what? I paid him back the following week because of that. Well, fast forward 2 weeks later, he randomly says, look, mind you, this was because we were already fighting. Me and Brazy had went up on a stream because he had drugged both of us so badly that he brought us up on a stream so we could air it out. And I applaud her from Texas where I am all the way to the North Pole for the way that she made it very clear how he had treated her. I too ended up going up on the stream, but he offered me money to do it. Here's the thing. I went up there. Then he loses his Cash App account. I don't know anything about it. Do I have Zelle? I can hook it up in my bank, but I'd never done it before in my life. So he takes that on a stream and says, I don't know any white woman that's never had Zelle. That's the brokest fucking white woman I've ever seen. Did that. Then he messages me and says, look, my Cash App is closed. I need you to text Nav and remind him to Cash App that to you. I will send it to him. What did I do? I had been offline for almost a whole week because I was helping my father. I get on there and I do exactly what he said. I reminded him. I said, hey, I'm hearing your live. I'm reminding you of the $30. Immediately, he took that personally and was like, you're doing that on purpose. You see these people up here bashing me. And I was like, what are you talking about? I just came in here. And from that point forward, it went downhill and just blew up in flames. From I did it on purpose to it's all over $30 to why didn't you just text me? I literally sent him a screenshot of my text to him asking him about it.
Yeah.
Because he asked me on a live to do that.
I can see both parts of it, and I can see why you're hurt behind it, because it sounds like you guys had a cool relationship.
We did, and here's the thing. Because just like several other people,
Do it.
the one time
Hold on
we
one second,
went
Holly.
away from not agreeing with something he said,
Holly, hold on
he
one second.
considered it an immediate attack.
Holly, hold on
Okay?
one sec.
And it was not. We
Jesus
just
Christ.
had an
Can you hear me?
opinion because we were on a live. My
Hello?
God.
I can see
I
how
had
he could have
so
perceived
I
it.
hear you, Holly.
Both of y'all.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. You guys
Okay,
hear us?
Yeah, Holly,
Yeah.
one second.
Hear me now.
Bevaz needs something. Alexa, tell
I
them.
can't hear Roy.
You stupid dude.
That's for you, Bevaz.
Thank you. But you just don't get it. Okay.
Holly, can I interject something, Holly, right quick?
Yeah.
So I think that's when Dennis and I started having contention too, because I was coming in. Well, no, I was there for that interaction, right? And that
You
was
were
one of my
there, right,
critiques.
as me and
It was
Brazy. You came in a little
I
bit
was.
after we did it.
My whole thought process, again, not having a personal connection, but as a viewer watching, it was such a non-flex that he had to reach out to somebody else to pay his obligation. It wasn't even about the personal side of why he gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? And what I told him as a creator, it looks weird that you are telling you paying people to come up on your channel, and then you're telling somebody else to honor an obligation that you asked for. You see what I'm saying? That part was just weird to me.
And because I really did what he asked me to do by asking Nab, I was automatically in the wrong. I did exactly what was asked of me. And because I did that, I was then again drugged horribly. Bevaz can tell you, there's been so many streams since the time that happened. Alora, I was the #1 target. I had people messaging me saying, I cannot believe what he's done. And this is the thing. We are a two-party state here in Texas, but he has to have my permission to share the text he's talking about. Y'all have publicly heard me say, I do not give you permission. Here's the thing. He went on a live stream and read all of those texts between us. Bevaz has the original texts that were sent to me by him. He skipped over all the motherfucking texts that were threats, that were response for me, everything. And because I had asked him to stop what he was doing and he felt like I was threatening him, he responds with the text saying, you know what I have. I can be sharing those photos too. The photos he's talking about is from a domestic violence incident that I was a part of in August. They are extremely graphic photos. They're hurtful photos. And he threatened to show them on YouTube if I didn't
He
stop.
said it on stream. He said it on stream.
He said it on stream.
That's not okay. See, and when I get off here, I am going to talk to him, because I think that he has to learn that he has to handle everybody differently. I think his problem is when he feels attacked, he handles everybody the same as in everybody's the opposition. And like I said, I really feel like you weren't even being,
This is the thing. You're absolutely right. Everyone that was in that stream were even telling him, even the transcript. I have the transcript from that one too, because we had to go back with my lawyer to where things had started. Everyone in that stream was like, dude, she's not doing anything. He was literally attacking me to the point that I mean, it was insane. And since then,
guys.
Yeah.
Literally.
Since then, I've had so many people. And Kate, just like Kate just said, he has been on live streams and he continuously wouldn't stop, to the point to where when he did send the real threats and did threaten to show my domestic violence pictures, which I should have never shared, but I had
Yeah, I was
trusted.
gonna
I was
say,
in a
why would you
really
even?
dark time in my
I
life.
agree, but I don't
Why
want to
would you
victim
even share
shame.
some shit like? Why
Should
would
have
you?
I don't
Share?
want
never
to.
ever done it.
I
And
don't
I
want to victim
admit,
shame you, girl. But I agree with it.
yes,
You should have
I
never
should have
showed
never
that
done
with
it.
a person
But
with a personality like his.
correct. And at the time, it was a very dark time in my life. I had never
I
been
get
through
it. I
something
get
like
it.
that. And I had shared it with someone who I thought, you know, just that I trusted. I don't have many people. Well, that's now been thrown back in my face and threatened to be put on the internet for millions of people to see, all because I disagreed with something he said.
I'm sorry that happened to you. But that just made me think of what Dennis said before he actually left off of the stream. And y'all know behind the scenes, I don't clown Cali girl about her disability or anything like that. I get on y'all for doing it. I told y'all I thought it was a little
Roy,
distasteful. No,
Roy,
I'm speaking right now.
Roy,
I'm
why are you letting
speaking.
these
I'm
people?
speaking. I'm
Don't come in
speaking.
here
I'm
start
speaking
talking
right now.
smack. My
I'm speaking
kid,
right now. That's
cow,
not fair.
quiet. Adults are talking.
Why are you letting people
Um,
lie?
I don't know
and
what
DJ,
you're. What do you mean?
what I said in the comments
Audio
was
went out
because
again.
I want to get back to that. What I said in the comments was I don't feel like you use Cali girl as your puss. I feel like you use her as your purse. That's what I said. And when you were talking about women, we said we know you don't like your women normal. You like your women handicapped. That's what the fuck I said. I've never clowned her for being someone who is disabled. I think that is very lowbrow, and I would never do something like that. So Dennis, again, that was you perceiving things how you wanted to perceive them and suit your narrative, because everybody has to be an enemy who is not singing you praises. Okay, and I'm talking to Roy. I'm not explaining shit to you because you put yourself in your corner and I'm in mine now.
Roy, that disgusting picture she sent to me is out of my phone. I'm in a relationship. I don't keep pictures of Holly in my phone. And just like I told Cali girl how I act like I wanted to talk to Holly behind the scenes, and me and Nat was laughing because I was sending Nat the screenshots of our conversation. Every picture that Holly thinks that I have is deleted off my phone. I don't have no picture of Holly. The only picture I have of Holly was the one picture that I used as a profile picture she sent me when she was like in the gym trying to look cute. Okay,
Yeah, but
Even
if
if,
she
that were,
said,
even if that is the case, DJ, and sorry
but
to
if
cut
she
you off, but even if that is the case, why would you threaten to use
okay.
that against her in
First
the
off,
first place?
okay,
That's not
first off,
cool.
hold
let me
on.
speak. Let me speak. If she sent you that shit in confidence, why the fuck would you
Right.
even threaten to
Why
put
would you
that
bring
shit
it
out
up?
on?
I didn't threaten to put it out. That's the point. She's using white
You
tears,
did.
Rory. First off, how do you know? How do you fucking know? I got the text messages. I read them.
You
I
said
said
no.
that
You
I was going to
said
put a
it. You
picture.
said it on YouTube. You
No,
said it on YouTube. You said it on stream.
Can I talk? I said that literally I was going to put out the picture she sent to me. I didn't say the domestic violence picture. I don't have that picture no
But
more.
that's what you were insinuating.
I
What
was
other
not
picture did
insinuating
she
it.
send you?
She had
What
the
other-
picture of her in the gym trying to look adorable, and it ain't work.
That one was on Discord, Dennis.
Yes.
Don't act stupid.
Holly, that domestic violence picture is not in my phone no more. I deleted it. Ask Kylie girl. By the
But-
way, as you threatened to like put out, you claimed you put, not you, but these people claimed that they have the conversation you recorded of Kylie girl that was
I
in
never
confidence.
reported anything.
Well, Beavis said you did. Beavis said you
Nope.
did.
We did not say any of that.
I got text messages. I'm saying they're gonna put that
Show me,
conversation out.
show me proof that I said that, because I don't have
Okay.
any of that.
Okay, I'm gonna do
Show
a
me
whole
proof.
full. Holly, this is the situation, Holly.
Exactly.
You
You
know
ain't got
good and
shit.
damn
Shut
well,
up.
Holly. Well, I don't know why you trying to fucking act like you forgot where you came from. Just like I sent Laura the screenshot of you asking me for $50, and I literally gave you $50, and you sent me back 25.
I've already told them
Nope,
that.
you said nope. You said you didn't get. You said you gave me all the money back. Nope, I told you not to. Did I not say don't pay me back? You gave me
Dennis?
25 back, but did I ask you to pay me back? No, I gave you $50 out of love.
Oh my God.
No, Holly, you said that you paid me back. You didn't pay me back shit, but 25 of the 50, I didn't even ask for it back. You just gave it to me. I didn't say to give it. I said you can keep it, Holly. You know that. So for you to make me out to be a piece of shit like you paid me back, I didn't ask for it back. No, you said you paid it all back. You tried to look all good when Alora's up
Oh
here.
my
And I sent her the
God.
screenshot. No, Holly, I got all the messages. You keep lying. Like, I'm going to put out all of our messages. And by the way, Texas is a one-party state. Here you go, Holly.
First of all, why are you guys sharing all your shit like that in the first
Right here.
place?
Texas is a one-party state.
That's fucking
Right?
weird.
Like what the fuck?
Rory, I don't want to do it. Rory, what do I do when you have this
weird,
fucking
dude.
Rory? What do you do when you have this woman saying that I threatened to put out pictures of her getting her ass whooped? Why would I do that? That's fucking
Okay, well,
disgusting.
why do I have a bunch of people in the chat saying they all heard you say it?
Because these are all the people. Roy, these are all the people. Hold on, Roy. These are all the people that have been attacking me for 2.5 months. Holly, name
That
one
doesn't
person in
take
the
away
chat.
the fact
Hold on,
of what we
name
heard,
one.
DJ. No matter how you feel, we still heard
these
what we
are
heard because you
all
said
the
it.
haters. Roy, all these people in the chat are all the people who've been harassing me for 2.5 months lying. These people are
Dennis,
lying.
you said it on a live stream.
I never said I was
everyone to
Holly.
hear.
I never said I'll just share your domestic violence photo.
Wow.
Why would I fucking do that, Holly?
No.
Holly,
It's
if you
coming
show
back
that,
to me,
Holly, I will
DJ.
give you, Holly,
What you said was
Holly, do it right now.
You
Go find it.
said
I'll give
you
you
didn't want
$100
to
right
show
now.
the.
Holly,
You
I
said
will
you
give
didn't
you
want to
$100
show
right now.
You said
Go
you would
find it,
show
Holly.
those disgusting photos.
I never
You
said that,
said
Holly.
yes,
Go
you
find it.
did.
Holly, go find the video and send it to me right
You
now. I'll
see
send you
how
$100.
you
Holly, go
always
do it.
have people.
Holly, send it to
You
me
see
right
how
now. I
you
will send you
always.
$100.
You see how you always have people to do the dirty work to get your receipts for you when you should have them to verify your own statements.
Roy, if they
That's
said I
crazy
said
to
this,
me.
Roy, if they said I said this, why can't they just go get the video and I'll give her $100 cash? I'll send
Nobody's
you.
gonna sift through your fucking 12-hour lives. Is that
You
Brandon
guys are
because he has
lying.
AI people
Roy, this
in
is
the
what
other
they've been
room?
doing. Roy, this is what they've been doing for 2.5 years. Now they're on your platform, Roy, putting out these lies again. I went away, and guess what she
And you
decided
just had to come and
Said that
defend
I was going
yourself
to put
instead of
her
giving it
ass
energy,
whooping
right?
pictures. I was going to put her ass whooping pictures on the internet. I would never do that. And she knows I would never fucking
No,
do that.
I
It's
think
fucking
that's literally
disgusting.
what you said. I think that's literally what you said, though.
Holly, you really think I'm going to put your ass whooping videos or pictures on my on the public sphere?
DJ,
Come on,
I know
Holly.
I sound sexy.
DJ,
I know
I
I
don't
sound
know
sexy,
what
but
you're
I'm not
gonna
Holly.
do.
Holly, you
But the
telling me
fact
you
that
know, Holly, all the
fact
text
that
messages you got of fucking me and us beefing multiple times because you doing this white tears crap. You telling me I would put your pictures of you getting whooped up, Holly? You telling me that's something
Dude,
I would do?
If
I
you
would have
got
did it by
20 people
now.
saying you did something and you're the one saying you didn't do it, something's wrong.
Roy, every
You
single
fucking
person
be
in the
lying.
fucking chat is a fucking one of these people that have been doxing me.
That is crazy.
Has been. You realize, Roy? You realize this is what I got on this one channel. The one channel that Scott Hall got, he got me making out with a guy that I was at the bar with the day that I got assaulted. They got
You talk about
shoving AI. They got him in
shoving.
AI making out with men on AI, Roy. And these are the people that you gave a platform to here. And this is why I didn't want to do this.
You
now I got a
also
whole
talk
3
about
months
shoving meat
content
down your
off of
throat.
this.
You sure do.
You also talk
boy.
about shoving meat down your throat on your own channel.
Okay, I would never, ever. If I was gay, you would be one of the last people I fuck. Dude, seriously. I'm not in this.
It would be stinky. And you see how you're resorting to insults when I'm giving facts? You see how you're resorting to insults when I'm speaking facts?
I would never fuck you.
You see how nobody wants you to fuck me. I don't want a dick bill. I don't want a dick bill like Kelly Girl has. I don't want a dick bill. I don't want a dick bill. I don't want a dick bill. I don't want a stinky dick bill, okay?
I would never fuck you, okay?
I don't want a stinky dick bill. And you see how low IQ, you are where you have to resort to things like that when I'm just saying what you said.
I want to fuck you. You just said what the fuck.
No, I didn't say anything like that. I never said anything like that. You jumped in and said you would never fuck me. I never said anything to that nature. What the fuck are you talking about? Delusion.
Low key, he really wants it.
You look like
really wants it.
It's delusion. It's delusion.
I would never, ever.
I would never let a piranha put their mouth on me.
You look like Kirk. You look like Kirk Franklin. Like Kay. You literally ain't
why
that.
you gotta insult people? Come on.
That's all he does.
You like DJ, boys. Get over it. Okay, move on.
Even if I do look like that, I'm not doing it for your satisfaction. I'm not doing it for your satisfaction.
Roy, this is what
I'm not doing it for your satisfaction.
This is why I wanted to talk to you.
I'm not doing it for your satisfaction. No, you're talking to me, bitch. I'm not doing it for your fucking satisfaction.
This person. What the fuck you piece of shit? Fuck
no,
you.
Fuck you, bitch. You took it. You took it here. You idiot.
Ambulance.
See, that's the part. That's the part that makes me laugh. You're this. You want everybody to look at you as this alpha. You want everybody to respect you, but you cry like a pussy ass hoe. You cry like a pussy ass hoe every chance you get. Sorry, Ro. I'm sorry. This is how I talk on my channel. My apologies. But he cries like a fucking punk. How is it that you're going back and forth with somebody who you see as less than you? Because I have a mental illness, because I like to put on makeup and a wig. I have mental illness, but every time we have a conversation, you're the one who has to stoop to these lowbrow, low-hanging fruit, fucking I've been called worse by better ass comments. I think it's absurd. I think it's absolutely absurd.
This is why I don't follow this shit anymore, because this is some crazy shit.
And that's really why I had to pull back too, because it's draining.
You know why DJ's got the beef with K? It ain't even about the whole Cali girl stuff. He just said that. That was the last thing. He got super triggered because K donated to me when I got monetized.
Really?
And just to give you backstory on that, because I like to give credit where it's due. Okay. Roy, this is just for your awareness. Behind the scenes, Brandon and I, first of all, we connected on behalf of DJ. Let's keep that to begin with. That's how our relationship even started. Okay. We connected on the strength of DJ. I provided Brandon with my credentials, my YouTube credentials, because of course I was a liar because DJ doesn't know things and I stated things and he called me a liar, catfish, etc., etc., etc. Okay. That's how Brandon and I connected. Moving forward, my YouTube channel got hacked, got hijacked. Okay. Brandon helped me behind the scenes get my fucking YouTube channel back. It was kind of like he spearheaded this shit. And I respect you and I fuck with you and I love you for that, Brandon. Okay. And also with my new YouTube setup, Brandon has given me equipment to buy. He's given me software to use. He's helped me elevate my content. And he wouldn't take money from me because I tried to pay him because I honor my fucking obligations to people and I honor my word. And what I told him was, well, when you get monetized, you can't stop me from giving you a super chat. So I gave him a fucking super chat. And DJ he said that I was giving Brandon money to throw it in his face that Brandon's making money on YouTube. It's delusional. That's where his beef with me was solidified, I'd say. It was solidified. He always had underlying beef with me, but he was never man enough to say it like out loud. He was waiting for a trigger, and that was the fucking the landmine that he kind of chose to use. Excuse me. But why should that fucking matter? Why the fuck are you counting my pockets? DJ has given my channel super chats or whatever. Brandon has, and I gave DJ super chats. I've given Brandon super chats. I don't understand why we're counting each other's pockets. Like, who cares? Who the fuck cares? It is weird. He was trying to create a cult.
There's no reason to get mad for giving somebody money. That's bullshit.
He's mad at Holly for doing it. He's mad at Royce, Burt Reynolds for doing it. He's mad at Scott Hall for doing it, but he's already mad at Scott Hall.
That's the thing. Once you get monetized the first time, everybody gives you something. That's normal shit. So you
he got super triggered. That's what he got super triggered over it. That's why.
Well, he's probably more triggered because you made your monetization off of him, I guess you could say.
The tractor channel, bro. It's a thing. Look it up. It's awesome. I get to. It's so easy. I try to stay away from it. But you know who the blueprint for this all is?
I try to stay away.
I gotta give all the flowers and everything to 50 Cent. The documentary on Diddy using his own shit against him and got it monetized. Let's go. I mean, I'm doing the same thing. I'm just doing it on the YouTube.
I just stay away.
By the way, hi Roy. Thanks for having me up.
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Roy.
Yep, not a problem. I give everybody their opportunities.
This how it should be.
No,
this was awesome.
And yes, by the way, when I got out of here a minute ago, I went and looked at chat. Brazy's exactly right. She did. I should have fucking listened. I should have listened to her. I should have listened to Twiggy. And during those times, I didn't listen. I didn't listen like I was supposed to. And if I would have listened to them, I wouldn't be in this situation right now. But I am. And like you read in your chat, he has a live where he does say that, where he does threaten to do that. And the only reason I got anything legal involved was because of the texts that were sent to me. And he keeps thinking he knows the law. Texas is a party state. What that means is I have to give you permission to do that, to show text. I have publicly, several times, not given him permission. My lawyer has transcribed every live he's had, and every live that he's had since this happened, I am drugged several times. You can ask Bevaz, you can ask Kay, You can ask anybody. There are parts of streams that he's done where I am dragged so hatefully, and I wasn't even a part of it. It just got brought up.
I think we can all agree that all three of us are at minimum here because we told DJ to stop saying our fucking names and he would not. I would have went away because I genuinely never gave a fuck. If you handed me a fuck, I wouldn't grab it. Okay? I would have let it just fall on the ground and shatter. I didn't give a fuck. And I asked this slow person to stop saying my fucking name. He wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. And I was watching the lives to see if he would, because I knew it was only a matter of time. And he goes off on these tangents and he rehashes things as if they just happened in that very fucking second, because that's how his psychosis works.
And
okay.
This is the thing. As soon as he's called out on it, automatically, just like you just saw, he'll either pop back up in a stream and say, well, she's doing the white woman victim shit. And it has nothing to do with that. I'm literally saying what you've done, what there's proof of, and what hundreds of other people have seen you do. But I'm the one. I'm the bad one. I'm the one playing the victim. I'm the poor white woman. It's
that
always
part, Bobby.
that. And it's
that part,
ridiculous. It's
Okay.
just ridiculous.
Okay, Texas is a one-party consent state.
Right. I have to give permission for him to do it.
No, that's not how it works. Two-party consent, you would have to give him permission.
Well, the way that it was described to me, when it comes to me sending a text and then him trying to publicly share it, I have to, because I'm the one that sent it, according to at least the local law enforcement people,
well, it says
I have to be the one that says you can.
It says if you're a part of a text conversation, you can record or save it without informing the other person.
Yeah, but DJ's not in Texas. He's in North Carolina.
Correct.
He has to go off the jurisdiction.
So we have to
right?
look up North Carolina's laws.
And let's be real here. That boy's not studying fucking law. I study law. No, the fuck you're not. It's DJ's law. Okay? That should be a new series, B-Bad, since he on my bad side now. That should be a new fucking series. DJ's law, and it's him making up shit and trying to convince people that it's real.
Yeah, it's North Carolina is one party as well.
And the thing is, Roy, honestly, it doesn't even matter, because regardless of what's happened, he claims he already read everything on the other live, that he skipped over a bunch of stuff, and he didn't read it all. So honestly, if he does what he said he was going to do on a live and put out all of our text, fine. I mean, it's only going to make things worse for what's happening right now. I was never one to be like, oh, I'm calling the cops, or, oh, this. No, it never was even supposed to be like that until the things that he said in the text, which I promise you, not everything's going to be put out. And if it is, I will be shocked.
DJ's trying to say, have your lawyer pull up. Let me know the time. Bro, all you had to do is open the door. Hell, MJ was supposed to open the door, act like you don't even fucking exist.
Yep.
So,
see, he's so slow. It's not a lawyer that serves notice.
Yeah,
it's
lawyers
law
don't serve
enforcement.
people.
It's law enforcement, fool. Why you talking about you're gonna pull up and serve somebody? You don't do that stuff yourself. So just like you're trying to play her for not doing things properly, you haven't either. Because in real life, if anybody who pays attention to the shit that you do and say, all you do is study what other people say about you and then try to counter the facts with Grok or Gemini or ChatGPT. Everybody knows that you're not submitting any paperwork. You never have receipts. You're all talk. You're all talk.
Now,
if
he sent threats through that text, yeah, he could get in trouble for that.
And I promise you can ask Bivaz. He has them.
Yeah, and he's threatened it. And him telling you he doesn't have any of that is all complete fabrication, because he would not specifically say, don't make me go ahead and do this. If you're going to do that, I'm going to do this. And why would you use that as like a? Why would you say I
And
have something on you to
if he
embarrass
showed
you?
it, there's a text in there, which Vivaz has. My lawyer has. There's a text at the very end that says, "This is your last chance."
Yeah, he says that.
Like that. And then there's a transcript of a live recently. It's all in black and white. That he states he's going to have Ski come find me. So no, you can't do that and think it's going to be laughable and okay. Not after what I've been through and not after what's happened. You don't
Y'all
get
be
to
getting
do
too
that.
close behind the scenes, man. Y'all be doing too much behind the scenes.
I agree, Roy, and that was my whole issue with this. Like, you have followers now. Brandon has followers and stuff like that. How many of your subscribers have your phone number?
Oh no, I'll use Discord. Probably about.
I mean,
five.
Either way, what I'm saying is it's just too close.
5 of them that have my number.
It's too close and it's too personal. I understand parasocial relationships. I get all that. But what the fuck? And then you're mistreating the people that you've gotten too close to over the internet online in front of the public for everybody to see. People are going to, perceive things. People are going to be triggered. You know what I'm saying? And then you get mad at people for calling out the obvious, and you want to wave your magic wand and try to brainwash people into thinking that what's happening before our eyes is not really happening before our eyes.
And that's the thing.
Not the
That's
truth
what
that you want to know.
I've actually met in person.
The first time, first time, me or Brazy went against him, the very first time, it crumbled. The minute we had a difference of opinion, we were drug like trash. The minute
DJ did the same to me, Roy. Why our falling out happened was because I had a disagreement with him, and instead of just dealing with the disagreement, he completely tries to like destroys my character when he said what he said. That's 18 years old of a case, dude. Gonna be 19 years old. It's like it's almost 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like, when are you gonna let that stuff go? At this point, it should not linger that long. And he's talking
and not only that, he's talking like it's crazy. Like, employers wouldn't even consider offense that old. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't even be something that is in consideration, because they normally, like, 10 years, you're kind of pushing it. But something that old is not even a consideration anymore. You are a totally different person then.
Exactly.
But I've met 5 people in person. Subscribers.
I haven't met any of my subscribers in person yet. Yes, I do have Discord and stuff like that, but even there's a limit to that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to, meet on my behalf all the time. I think that's too modest sometimes. But
no, when they come here, one of them lives here in Vegas, 2 of them live here in Vegas, and then
and that's different.
And then the other one came here, on
vacation.
That's kind of different.
Fact that what's really bad is the fact that when there is a disagreement, it's not just let's figure it out. If there's a disagreement, it's an automatic threat to bring up anything personal. And then if it's not a threat to do that, it's bashing you so hatefully. Like, as soon as all of this happened on one of his last lives, he's like, "You're telling me that I'm doing all this, but you look like a man, and all these people said you look like a man." And I mean, it's hate after hate after hate. And it's amazing to me how one thing that is disagreed upon caused all of this. I don't understand it.
So Roy, all this that's happening right now, and it was what we did in the Discord. We all confronted everybody that had a grievance with DJ. We all confronted him. Every single one of us told him, "This is the deal, man. You want this to freaking?" I told him, "Let me live in the chat and let me shit post and meme and troll, and I'll be fine." He goes on your live right after that, dude. And after I had explicitly said, "Do not bring me up at all," proceeds to talk about stuff that shouldn't even be talked about. Like, why does it matter that you lost money from a claim that you outed yourself in? Like you made yourself look bad. Like how am I supposed to, like, you have an insurance claim for anal bleeding, and then you like you're basketball hopping and pumping and doing all this stuff, but you're saying your back hurts. Like, why are you going to do that? Show your hurt. It makes it more valid of a freaking case. Like, you're not showing your hurt, so people are not going to believe you. How's that my fault?
Anal bleeding thing. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he got tapped in the butt by a car, and then all of a sudden he's like, I gotta go to the hospital. I got anal bleeding.
So like, I don't know about that. I've
Dude,
crashed. I crashed my shit 4 times. I never had blood coming out of my butthole.
Dude, I'm telling you, I have a clip of it in my live stream
on purpose, and I've never had blood coming out of my butt. Okay.
He said he had anal bleeding. If I'm lying, bro, like y'all guys can freaking hold
I'm just saying
all kinds of shit on me. But let me tell you, I was looking for that stuff, and I go, what the hell? I found the freaking video. He was like, yeah, you know, after that car came up and behind me and tapped me, I had to go to the hospital. And I'm like, what? I was like, this is after he got rear-ended in Vegas and his whole car got totaled. He was on the bike for like a while. I don't know if you remember that, Roy. He was on the bike for a minute.
Yeah, but
he got rear-ended real hard.
But it hit him off the side of his bag. What does that got to do with anal butthole stuff?
I swear to you, yo, right? People were watching this live. Look, Brazy said he said it because Brazy was always on his channel that time.
I was on that live.
There, you see? I'm not tripping, bro. He said he had anal bleeding. He got tapped in the freaking back on a motorcycle.
Like I said, I've crashed mine 4 times and I never had no anal bleeding.
Bro,
Roy, I appreciate you letting me come up and talk and share stuff. I'm fixing.
Yeah, I gotta end this soon anyway. So
yeah, I'm fixing to get.
I'll dip out.
I'm gonna go too.
All right. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody coming up, doing your thing.
Right.
And I'm gonna let everybody. Yeah, you're welcome, Kate. Thanks for coming up.
You're welcome. Bye.
I appreciate the super chats, everybody. Thank you. And I appreciate you guys. You know how that goes. I appreciate the but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go. It's been over 3 hours. I don't pay for StreamYard, so I gotta make sure I spread my time wisely. So you stupid. Yeah, all right. All right. I'll be talking to you later, guys. Have a good one.